There you go. Testing. There we go. Testing. All right, bro. After the song, we're gonna go ahead and get started, y'all. Good morning, everybody that's in here. Happy Monday. Another facts and stats show. Let's go. Jackie was good. 2-turn was good. Lex was good. Appreciate you, bro. We're gonna get started right after the song. We're gonna start right after the song. We might do a giveaway today. We might do another giveaway today. We might stay consistent on that. We might do another giveaway today. 11:15, 11:30, probably doing a giveaway, y'all. 11:15, 11:30. Somebody getting free lunch today. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. 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 Welcome back to another Facts and Stats show, y'all. Monday through Friday is coming back sooner rather than later. I cannot wait to get the opportunity to sit here 5 days a week, maybe 6, maybe 7 days a week, and talk sports with y'all. Like we've been doing over the last 4 years. Your growth over the last 4 years has been amazing, you know, and just seeing new folks come in here has been amazing. Seeing familiar folks come back in here has been amazing. And seeing majority of the Twitch people subs is amazing, you know. Some of the members on YouTube as well, still amazing. Everything is amazing, you know. Everything is amazing in life. You know, we've been on YouTube for 2 years now, and probably Twitch for like a year and a half. RIP Playback, they brought a lot of growth to the platform. Shout out to Twitter Spaces where it's all started, and we are here Monday to talk about sports. Speaking of Twitter, y'all, I need y'all to do me a favor, man. When y'all see this tweet in the morning time, it costs y'all $0, but let's go. Bro, testing. I should be back now. I don't know why we doing that, but I was saying I made a mistake on the tweet. If y'all ever see the tweet, first and foremost, make sure y'all like this tweet, quote this tweet, retweet this tweet, share it to a Twitter group chat, whatever the case may be. It costs y'all $0 to do so. So keep that in mind, y'all. It costs y'all $0 to show some extended support and try to get some more people to come in here, or even to tweet when I tweet out the show. That helps too. Shout out to Process, shout out to Tony, shout out to Kobe Dean. Y'all do not forget. I made a mistake. I did not mean to tweet NBA 4 schedule release. Completely scratch that. I doubt that get brought up today. If anything, it'll be brought up tomorrow, when it's like a much slower day, especially with no WNBA to start the show off tomorrow. But that will be replaced with the NFL Week 1, NFL preseason Week 1. So this right here, who stood out over the weekend, who made plays over the weekend, how did your team look, players you want to shout out, different things like that. And then we'll get into the battle of the NFC North. Yeah. So, again, good morning. I'm looking forward to the show today. We'll go anywhere between 2 to 3 hours. Don't think I can hit 4 today. So, like, up to 3 hours. Tomorrow's show will be a little longer. Or probably same range, to be honest. So, let's go ahead and get into it. If you're watching on YouTube, y'all do me a solid. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. That helps the algorithm out. Shout out to Kobe Dean. He just typed it. That helps the algorithm out for anybody that's surfing on YouTube to come across the show. Be willing to type in the chat. Be willing to hit that sub button. Be willing to join the Discord and join the stage. And more importantly, probably be willing to become a member. How can you become a member? The link is in the description on this video. I do a giveaway weekly to all members. I'm not on mute. I'm not on mute. Refresh. I'm not on mute. I'm not on mute on YouTube, bro. Refresh. I'm not on mute on YouTube. I'm not on mute on YouTube, bro. Like, I should be good now. I'm not on mute. So, like I was saying, I've been doing a money giveaway weekly. Whether you members on YouTube, subs on Twitch, giving away anywhere between $25 to $100, literally weekly. So that's another reason you all can become a member. What I was about to say. How can you become a member on YouTube? The link is in the description on this video for as low as like $5. And then if you're on Twitch and you got Amazon Prime, I will advise you all to sub through Amazon Prime, as you can do it for free. Everybody got Amazon Prime. You can do it for free for the most part. Everybody got Amazon Prime. And if you don't got Amazon Prime, you can sub the regular way through Twitch. And again, you are eligible to avoid, you're going to avoid ads. I'm obviously monetized on both platforms. Running around on my Twitch for years, starting off gaming, expanded to the Facts and Stats show, and will continue to expand to like more IRL streams and things like that too. And then on the YouTube side of things, y'all helped me build that quickly, within the last 2 years. So obviously monetized on both. You can avoid ads on Twitch, or you can get Twitch Turbo, like Ryan just said in the chat. That goes to me as well. So yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. I'll be doing I'll give away $25 at 11:15, probably 11:15. We gonna give away $25. If they not in here in the first 15 minutes, that's on them, really. We're gonna give away $25 to somebody real quick to start the show off. I want to start the show off that way. Members on YouTube, members, y'all can type your number now, 1 through 100. Members on YouTube, subs on Twitch, $25. Somebody about to get lunch. Members on YouTube, subs on Twitch. Members on YouTube, subs on Twitch, 1 through 100 real quick. Members on YouTube, subs on Twitch, 1 through 100 real quick. Members on YouTube, subs on Twitch. And the fewer people, the better for y'all too. It don't look like there's too many people here, to be honest, right now at the moment. Pikazi, you are not a member on YouTube. You know that, bro. Like, come on, bro. Members on YouTube, subs on Twitch. $25 is going away within the next 1 to 2 minutes. 1 to 2 minutes. Thank y'all for all the support. I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the show. Set points for. Process is 17. All right, y'all. One more call. I'm gonna let this Jeopardy thing roll for 30 more seconds, or probably a minute. Members on YouTube, subs on Twitch. Drop your number in the chat, 1 through 100. You won't get a chance to win $25 to go buy yourself some lunch today, or put on a parlay. Do whatever you want to do with the money. I'll be sending that money via Cash App. So after, if you are the closest one, or you get the number spot on, just drop your Cash App in the chat, and I'll send you $25 right away. And we're going to continue to do giveaways, y'all. I'm gonna bring the website back. I'm gonna be doing apparel giveaways, continue to do money giveaways, and different things like that. All right, y'all. It's now 11:15. I'm gonna let Alexa pick a number 1 through 100. We're gonna go ahead and start the show off. Alexa, pick a number 1 through 100.
Your number is 64.
64. That looks like Bear. Yeah, Bear. Drop your cash app. That's Bear. All right, Bear. Drop your cash app. All right, y'all. Getting into the show today, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into a reminder. We're gonna start the show off with the WNBA weekend roundup. With that being said, we're gonna talk about all things WNBA over the past weekend, Friday on down. After that, I'm going to jump into the NFL preseason week 1, recapping some of the things that took place for my Ravens. You know, we took care of business. And the other players that stood out around the league. And then we're going to go ahead and get into the battle of the NFC North. Y'all do not have to tell me to start the stage. It grinds my gears when y'all tell me to start the stage. I start the stage when it is timely for me to start the stage. Y'all do not have to tell me to start the stage, with all due respect. I do not like when you and Tween do that. But yeah. Battle of the NFC North. I'm looking forward to that. That is one of the better divisions in football. You know, that division damn near lapped my division, to be honest. I'm an AFC North fan. I'm a Ravens fan. They lapped my division, if I want to be completely honest. And tomorrow, we going to end the battle of divisions off with... I mean, not tomorrow. I said that all the way wrong. Next week. That's next week. Let me send Beer his 25 real quick, y'all. Then we'll go ahead and get started. I'm never upset, brother. It was just that sometimes I be having PTSD. I be getting cut off sometimes when I talk, because I be trying to like start the stage after like I'm talking or about to be done talking. All right, shout out to Bear, brother. That $25 is coming your way right now. That division is jazzed. All right, over the weekend, y'all, the WNBA. This was I think rivalry week in the WNBA. Oh, we got a game today. I lied. Okay, we got a game today. I think this is rivalry week across the WNBA right now. Top headlines around the WNBA is put up on Shut Up for Lamar, to be honest. Okay, cool. Last thing, if you want to join the stage, y'all, you got to join the stage through the Facts and Stats Discord. This platform was built for anybody to come on the stage and speak their mind in regards to whatever the topic is. Obviously, we're talking about the WNBA and the NFL today. So if you are a fan of either sport and you just want to come on the stage, feel free to make your way to the stage now. All you got to do is ! Discord, and the Facts and Stats Discord populate like that. That should be my Facts and Stats Discord. It'll populate, and that's how you join the stage. Also, the Facts and Stats Discord is used for other things. We have daily watch parties, for the most part. WNBA watch parties. We want to have college football watch parties on Saturday. We have NFL watch parties on Sundays. We watch 4 games at a time. If you ever do not want to watch the game by yourself, like say your girl just blowing you and you're like, man, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And you just want to watch the game with the guys, and there be some ladies in there too. Ari, Nana, Jada, to name a few. Risha, pull up, come watch the games with us. Whatever the case may be, you know, come watch the games with us on Sundays. That is my favorite time of the year, especially watching games inside of here with the Fact and Stats community. Heaven sent, what's the word? Especially watching the games with the Fact and Stats community. So that is the big reasons to join the Fact and Stats Discord. I then will bring back sharing my gambling plays in the NFL. I haven't been doing it too much for the WNBA because like I'm in like a heater. I'm on a heater right now, so like I'm not going to my way to like start the shitter plays at the end of the heater or in the middle of the heater. Like if it was in the beginning I was doing it, then I would have kept doing it. So I'm just gonna pick it back up during the NFL season. Also NFL season, you'll get the show coming back 100% on Sundays. On Sundays, we're gonna recap all the games. Preview all the games. You're gonna have some folks share their gambling plays, and then you're also gonna have some folks, including myself, share fantasy football news, updates, lineup changes, and things like that. So Sunday and Mondays and Tuesdays are the 3 best days, in my opinion, inside of the platform now. And I can't wait until the NBA season starts. When the NBA season starts, pretty much every day is good for the most part. You better make money this NFL season. All right, so join the Factors That Discord, man. All right, WNBA. Like I said, this was rivalry week. I'm gonna start off with some of the top headlines. The Mercury retired DT. Josh, appreciate the gift of sub, brother. Let's go. Mercury retired Diana Jersey last night in a loss, though. She was my first favorite WNBA player. She was my introduction to the WNBA 10 years ago or 10 plus years ago, somewhere in that ballpark. Fever gave breathing room in key win versus a dream. 2006 Hall of Fame class honors women hoops and NBA icons. Scrutiny of WNBA result of success. Tarazi hopes to join Mercury ownership group. And then more Fever players back Stephanie White after she was booed. I think that was Friday game or Thursday game. Top of my head, y'all. Next, I'm going to go ahead and get into the action now up here. Sorry, I'm doing all these damn setup stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get into the action. I wouldn't even share my screen. My goodness. Jason, appreciate you being in here too. Appreciate you tapping in. Jason, it's probably your first time tapping into the show real quick. Appreciate you tapping in. Shout out to my 1v1me 2K partners tapping in real quick, dog. I probably don't get to play the game as much as y'all anymore, but this is my priority. Always facts and stats. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna dive into. We want to go ahead and start to dive in some of the action over this past weekend. On Friday, it was yes. So I'm gonna start Friday. Friday, we had the Dallas Wings travel to Indiana to play against the Fever. Like I said, this was like a rivalry week thing, and we had not the two last, but two of the last three #1 overall picks going at it in this game, and Caitlin Clark and Paige. And both of them delivered, both of them performed. Literally, both of them delivered, both of them performed. Both of them had really good games in this one. I think the person with the better supporting cast and or team, and just also the better player, led their team to victory in this game, and that's Caitlin Clark. She had 29 points, 10 assists. Kelsey Mitchell continued her 20-point streak in this game. She getting close. Like, she about to fall short sooner rather than later. Last night, she squeaked away with a 20 ball. But she had 23 points in this game, shot poorly again from the field. And then Leah Boston continues to be solid for them down low. Them three together are like having the highest average for a big three in WNBA history. Shout out to them. Leah Boston at 16 and 10. KK obviously continues to start. She had 6 and 4. And then this game was the Ty Harris game from a bench perspective. She came off the bench and knocked down 5 out of 5 threes. I think that tied a WNBA record as well. And outside of that, the Fever separated this game in the fourth quarter. I really don't have much to say. As far as the wing side of things, like I said, supporting cast, I'm speaking on them playing without Fudd and Jessica Shepard. Those are two key starters for this team. If it's just Paige and Enrique, you're probably not looking forward to much success offensively, to be honest. So the two in the backcourt did combine for 49 points. Paige had 29, 6 and 6. Displayed a lot of good basketball things on the court. She did have the task of guarding CC majority of this game. It didn't really matter who was guarding CC. She's not even just this matchup, just for the last 11 games, 10, 12 games. She's just on a different run and a different bag right now from an offensive standpoint. So the Fever in this game moved to 22 and 12. The Wings dropped to 20 and 15 after this game. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that one right there, man. I enjoyed watching it. Let me know what, Shaq, whenever you want to talk about one of the games or both of the games, you good to talk about it too, by the way. I can't hear him through. Hold on, I can't hear him through my. All right, we can hear you now. My bad.
I said I don't got nothing to say about that Wings game. They was missing 2 starters and some bench players, and you're nothing to talk about.
All right, bet. Is CC good again? She was just never not good. She's working her way back through some things where I even had to criticize her and speak on how the other 2 top guards, in my opinion, outside of Kelsey Plum, point guards outside of Kelsey Plum, were playing good basketball this year, and they were sort of kind of on her bumper at that point, but the run that she on right now, it's ridiculous. I got nothing but full joy when it comes to watching her. Like the way I feel when I watch Luka play basketball, and I said this before, this is literally how I feel when I watch CC play basketball. Must see TV. You don't want to miss a play. You don't want to miss possession. You don't want to miss a quarter. So that's really what it is for me. And I'm about to get to a quarter in regard to CC in a second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to bypass this next game for the most part. Shout out to the Portland Fire. They got the win over the Seattle Storm. This game right here, Malunga struggled. Our Farm came off the bench and had 20 points.
I don't know. This shit a little blurry in here.
It is?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like that on Twitch, but it's blurry on my shit.
Is my camera blurry on Twitch or YouTube, y'all? Is my camera blurry?
It's clearing up.
Oh, it's clearing up. Okay. They say the rookie better. Is that true? I mean, how can I explain it to somebody that don't watch the WNBA, or keep up? Is she better? No, because
He had a better start to the season. It's just that
yeah,
simple.
yeah, she had a better start to the season. CC wasn't playing at the level that Olivia Miles was playing at, and also CC got hurt, and then CC came back, was on a fake little minute restriction for like 2-3 games, and then the offense wasn't going through her as it should have been flowing through her. The best way to put it. Meanwhile, Minnesota side of things, Olivia Miles had the ball from the rip, and that's a lot for a rookie, by the way. That's a lot of pressure for a rookie to come into the season and have the ball off the rip and playing without your team's best player and leading that team to being the best team in the overall season, the whole entire year. So I give Olivia Miles credit for that. She been shooting 40% from three damn near the whole entire year, 50% from the field damn near the whole entire year. So is she better than CC? No, but they both top 3, top 4 MVP candidates in my opinion. Not even in my opinion, that's just a fact. You know, they top 3 MVP candidates to me. Asia, CC, and Olivia Miles, and then Kelsey Mitchell at 4. And then they'll say Paige at 5. Paige on some, you can throw her in there if you want to, but those are the top 3 for me at the end of the day. So is she better than CC? No. Do she have the potential to be as good as CC, or probably better to some? Yeah, probably so. But I don't think she's better than Caitlin Clark right now at the moment. But she did have a phenomenal start to the season where I did go out and say to my friends that she was playing better than Caitlin Clark at the time. Because it was true.
Who you talking about, F?
Olivia Miles.
Oh, you don't. Okay, so you think CC's been better than her officially this year as of right now? Of course.
I mean, it's two halves to the season, you know. So, I mean, first half Olivia was better. Second half CC was better. And obviously, it's still more probably 8 to 10 games left. I don't know off the top of my head, but the way CC is playing right now, I'm pretty sure when I get to the 7-8 game mark or when it's 44 game mark, I'll probably pretty sure firmly say CC had a better season.
Bro, it's like the Asian fee shit last year, bro. Except for
I was thinking
it ain't a real injury.
I was thinking that this morning before the show.
Like she just got walked down. It's okay. She got walked down, bro. Like,
Nah, she got walked down for sure. Yeah. She got walked down for sure.
Yeah, before the show, I was thinking that it was like 10 o'clock after my little 1v1 game this morning. I'm like, bruh, we really witnessing last year all over between the top 2. Because to me, in my opinion, CC is top 2 now in MVP. We witnessing last year all over because what if CC keeps this up? Like, who say she can't overcome or overlap Asia? Like, say they pass the Aces in the standings, which is well on the horizon, and they keep winning games.
What are they, two games behind?
They're on a 4-game winning streak right now, and they might be 1 game behind. It might not even be 2. If they got the same, bro, they got the same loss.
We a game behind.
Yeah,
if we win tomorrow and they lose tomorrow, we go over them. We got the tiebreaker.
So now,
that makes the MVP race interesting. Okay.
And then to bring it up for the folks that don't know, and I'm pretty sure I probably sent it to myself. I hope I did.
I think we got a tiebreaker. I'm not. How many times we played them this year? 3 times.
We beat them twice, I think.
And then we beat them twice. They beat us once.
Yeah. Do we play? I don't know if we played them again before the end.
I want to make this very clear. Caitlin Clark is not better than Asia Wilson to me, guys. I'm talking about the MVP race. That is the most valuable player. If you look at the last 11 games of the season, she's averaging 26 points.
Yeah, we got a tiebreaker over there.
26 points, 9 assists, 3.5 boards, and a steal. And she's shooting like 50%, 34, 35% from 3. And I can't remember what the free throw percentage is. If she finishes the season like this, and they probably finish the season better than the Aces, I don't see why she could not get a real shot at winning MVP.
You know what's crazy? She should be the MVP. And I was thinking that earlier today, right? Because I'm like, yes, Asia is having a hell of Asia's always gonna be Asia, but I'm gonna be real, bro. But Asia can't she can't get the MVP every year. It's like the LeBron shit, right? Like it was the years where players got the MVP that was not LeBron James. It did not mean it was better than LeBron James. They just happen to be having a crazy year or did something historical that year. What CC is doing this year is historic, bro. She literally is number 3 in points, maybe number 3 in points, number 1 in assists, gang. Like this ain't normal, gang. Like this is she averages the most assists ever. Like this is insane, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Tails in the chat says she should be the MVP. Pimp miles ahead of her now. You Jasmine, yo 5-star. No funny. You another BK and. No, right. I shouldn't get that page any time of day during the show.
Nah, I know what you're talking about.
I just ignore him now, bro. Yeah, I just ignore him now. He literally typed for attention, bro.
I shouldn't get that page any time of day during the show.
Like if he was a real person, I would entertain him. But bro, you're not a real person, bro.
Yeah, no funny. Tell him mic up. At least mic up.
I told him to mic up and or show face the other day. I'll give him $100. He didn't want to do it. Like,
wait,
bro,
dude, man, $100 stop him from hearing the voice.
They're gonna finish at 2 or 3. We not letting them. I just look at their schedule, bro.
What they got? What they got left?
They got the Tempo, the Sparks, and the Storm, bro. Like, in the Sun.
Wow.
Who, the Aces?
Wow.
The Aces?
Nah, that's
after this next game tomorrow. They don't play nobody.
When's the playoffs start for this league?
The last game of the season for the Fever is September 24th. I wonder when the playoffs start.
Isn't there a break?
I think it start like end of September.
Yeah, end of September.
Because they go to FIBA.
Yeah, that FIBA break about to come up.
I don't understand that. Like, how is that just the whole? I mean, obviously, right? You know, we can't. It is what it is. The timing is what the timing is. But it just feel weird. Like they did stop like right before playoffs start and just run off and go play a whole different hoops for a couple weeks.
Yeah, different. But hey,
who do you guys think is gonna? Who do you think is gonna win the championship?
My matchup right now is
the favorite's gonna be the Lynx. They're gonna be the favorites.
Yeah, they are the favorites. They're minus money.
Yeah, I mean,
of course,
they're a really damn good team, bro. They have 2 stars.
What about the Atlanta Dream?
No, they're not winning anything.
They're not. Don't waste your time betting on them.
They're not winning anything.
Like, I know you like to look for teams that can get a chance.
I would like the Mystics over them in the playoff series, even though Shotty might not agree with that.
The Fever have the same odds as Atlanta. So the Fever would be a better bet than the Atlanta team.
100%. What's the Liberty?
And same with Golden State Valkyrie.
Don't bet on the
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
Plus 1,300.
Valkyrie's.
What's the Valkyrie odds though? Just curious.
Plus, so it goes minus 110 for the Minnesota, plus 500 for Aces. Then the Valkyrie, Fever, and Dream all plus 950.
Take a long shot on the Liberty, bro. If anything, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Plus 1,300.
What's the Liberty? Plus 1,000? Plus 1,500, something like that.
1,300.
That's better than all those teams outside the Fever.
For the odds, yeah. For the odds you getting on it, yeah. I'm not mad at that.
Outside of that, no. Like
what's
Dallas,
Sabrina injury though? Is she coming back?
Yeah, she'll be back.
Dallas, no chance.
Dallas, no chance to win it all. No chance.
No.
I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. Like, process is going to be. It's 4 teams, in my opinion, I had the chance to win it all. Really 3.5. Really 2, if you want to be real.
It's really 2, bro. I want to say 2.5.
It's the
2.5, bro.
Aces, Fever, and if you want to throw in the Liberty because of the experience and things like that, you can throw them in there. But if we not that good this year, to be honest. So, but the experience.
Oh, that's your team.
Yeah, the experience factor. Yeah. We won 2 years.
No, he liked the Liberty.
Yeah. We won 2 years.
I mean, there's fucking 10 teams in this league. How can you only how can you have 2?
I mean, it's good. It's more good teams now, but when it comes to winning the championship, like, nah, bro. Like, the Valkyries have been the second best team in the league all year, damn near. But winning the championship, no, they don't got a star player. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Why'd you put up that tweet yesterday about Angel Reese? What was that about?
Wait, what tweet?
Show them the highlights.
What tweet?
You said I can't defend. You said I can't defend this or some shit like that. You tweeted something.
I tweeted that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was you. I saw something about Reese.
All I said was Angel missing all these layups was legit ridiculous. That's all I tweeted about her.
Show them the highlights.
Oh, you said I can't defend this.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, this was going on right now on Twitter. Like, process. I was trying to wait a little bit, but let me just jump to it right now. Let me shout out Saturday real quick.
My boy B Young, man.
We're gonna get to that in a second. Let me just finish Saturday off real quick.
Hey, chill.
Liberty got the win over the Sun, 82-75. We are not playing our best basketball right now. Obviously, this was off Sabrina. Still prayers up for Satu. Still, hopefully, Phoebus can get on the court pretty soon. Like I said, the experience factor. Stewie wasn't even good in this game either. But we got John Quill Jones and also Johans that helped us seal the deal in the fourth quarter in this game. The Sparks, I said Sparks. The Mystics got a comeback win over the Sparks in this game. The Mystics were at home. They went down between like 8 to 10 points in that third quarter. But due to the likes of Citron, Shakira, and Kiki, they was able to pull out this victory right here. They have and even Lauren she was decent in this game, I would say. Could have been a little better. But the Mystics, man, really good young team. The core is beautiful. The core is amazing. They play for one another. I even like Cody coming off the bench and many, many more. They have a real desperate need for a starting point guard. That's why I think they're going to get Hannah in the draft. And Hannah's going to come with that dog mentality. She's a good scorer. She's a good shooter. Gets to the basket, and she plays defense. She probably, would be one of the better defenders, if perimeter defenders in the sport, as soon as she gets drafted, off rip. Like that's how good she is. So,
Who you talking about?
Hannah.
She's 5'7", bro.
Wait,
That doesn't
Ev, I
matter. She
cut out.
clamps.
It was you.
She
It was
She's
clamps.
you.
5'7",
She
gang.
clamps.
Stop it, bro.
She clamps. What the
Bro, I
hell?
ain't gonna lie. Anybody that draft
Bro,
that
you
girl,
saying
bro,
she clamps because she a
they
college?
gotta get fired,
She
bro.
No,
clamps
she's
in
a lock
college,
gang.
bro.
She's a lockdown defender gang. Like, are y'all? Bro,
She's
she
Yes, in
5'7".
college, bro. Absolutely,
okay,
yes, in college,
Is
gang.
she's
okay, but
5'7", is
and how tall is
They is
Georgia, bro?
finna.
How tall is Georgia?
she's 5'6".
Exactly. Hannah will be
They're
fine,
both
bro.
not gonna be good players,
Hannah will be,
gang.
no. Hannah's better than Georgia, bro.
I'm about to
No,
say he
Hannah
don't
can't,
think Georgia's
bro,
good though, so I don't know why bring
bro.
her a height up to do anything.
No, but
Hannah
Georgia,
cannot guard
she
me.
tore her ace on my life. She can.
She can't guard me.
Well, never mind. I don't want to bring that up. I don't want to make that comparison.
Bro, she's 5'7". That's all I'm saying. She's too small for this league, bro.
Who you talking about? A girl in college?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's 5'7",
Hannah
bro.
Doc
Wait,
Love.
is the girl? Is that really good girl from USC coming out this year?
Yeah, she going number 1.
Oh, she's coming out this year.
Yeah, when the draft comes around in like what
Fuck.
March?
So the Sixers, when the Sixers get the team, they can't
no,
get
y'all
like.
don't stand a
How
chance.
does that work?
Well,
Nah, expansion teams don't get number 1 picks.
yeah, y'all get like pick 5 or 6, something like that. But yeah,
Once they get a team, I'm hyped.
Juju Watkins is most likely gonna be, well, not the most likely. She will be the number 1 overall pick, and as of right now, she's projected to go to the Connecticut Sun. They will be changing to the Houston Comets after the season, so she most likely be in Houston. And then the Mystics will be having pick 2 for the most part, 2 or 3, wherever it falls. And they're most likely be getting Hannah. They need a point guard, bro. Like they really do.
That's gonna be a terrible pick if they pick her, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
You might
That's
change.
terrible.
You might change your mind, bro.
I'm not changing.
Now Hannah, I don't even think.
Dog.
I think Shaggy be taking things to the extreme sometimes, bro. I don't think it's gonna be a bad pick,
And
but
she
I
be
do
playing
think
with
like
size.
the defense isn't the defense on her, bro. I think when she gets to the league with the physicality and
the ball,
that shit going, it's gonna be hard for her to adjust.
Bro, she good on ball and off ball.
Bruh, Hannah's the dog. I'm like,
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. She's a dog. Okay. She's
good.
She
He's
scores
good.
too.
What do you
Bro,
mean?
she scores, she play make, and she defend. What do you mean?
Yeah, in
Like,
college.
this nigga don't watch.
In college.
All right, bro. You gonna see. But Hefferson, hopefully answers your questions. Like I said, they got the win due to their quote unquote big 3 with Shakira, Kiki, and Citron. They all combined for 36, 57 points in this game out of 80. So shout out to them. Lainey Hamilton in her new spot struggled in this game off the bench. Third game, we had to get off a Saturday. Well, what a game this was right here. The Lynx, they got the win over the Aces again. I do wonder if Shaggy changed his mind when it comes to the Lynx not being able to beat the Aces. Do you change your mind on that, or you?
No.
Okay, cool. Thanks, brother. These teams played like a week or 2 ago. Minnesota came out with a great game plan on Asia Wilson. She shot like 5 for 18 in that game, somewhere in that ballpark. 6 for 17, something like that. In this game, pregame, Asia was like pretty much warming up or training, going against like 4 or 5 defenders because she knew she would see help. I think a lot of the moves that she made in this game was quicker. Her decision making was quick. Getting to her spots was quick. Her release was quick. Everything was quick, and that's what led to her having 30 through 3. The problem is, I think she only had 1 field goal attempt in the fourth quarter because we had to watch a lot of Chelsea Gray and shit like that. I'm not a fan of that. Never will be a fan of that. Even when she hit them 2 bum clutch shots against the Fever, I wasn't a fan of that. I don't like her. It's just the only way to put it. Do she make nice passes?
You don't fuck with the point guard?
Nah, I don't like her. Nah, I don't like her game. I don't like.
If anything, the Lynx is just I'm on a generational hate with them niggas, man.
Nah, only 2 players.
The Lynx got too much offense on one team, dog. It's unfair, bro.
Only 2 players I don't like in the WNBA: Chelsea Gray.
Not good at basketball.
Chelsea Gray and Alyssa Thomas. I don't like them 2. That's never going to change. But
we talking about a Finals MVP here, man. I got you.
Nah, I'm not a fan of Alyssa Thomas' game at all, bro. I could acknowledge how effective she is.
I can see that, but I can't see the Chelsea Gray one.
Yo. With all due respect,
Dude cut you off. We just followed up.
Yeah, y'all do that all the time, gang.
Check your mans.
Press the dude number 1 then.
Anyways, bro. Anyways, a lot of Jackie Young in the fourth. I mean, Chelsea Gray in the fourth quarter, or even in the second half. Jackie Young did not have her best game. She looked real disinterested, in my opinion, when it came to the scoring side of things in this game. She was 3 for 11 from the field. She had 6 turnovers. Continues to have a career high when it comes to her assist average on the season and how good she's been playmaking. I'll say for the most part this season. Nalissa Smith continues to be really damn good for the Aces. Since they traded for her midway last season, she changed the trajectory of their season the same way I think. None of my men gonna bring her up. She changed the trajectory of their season. That led to a championship, and in this season, she's averaging a season high and career high across the WNBA. And field goal percentage, she has 17 points in this game, 12 boards. Continues to be really good for them down low. But yeah, man, they needed more offense outside of Asia Wilson, and they needed Jackie Young to get more involved in this game right here. Olivia Miles continues to just look really damn good. She had 23 points, 8 assists, did have 5 turnovers, knocked down shots when needed, made plays when needed. Same for Kayla McBride, same for Courtney, same for Natasha Howard. This fourth quarter right here was big because Fee hit 2 back-to-back three-pointers, and I think that's what gave Minnesota the momentum and also a comfortable lead at that point. I think when Asia was on the bench. So, and Nia Coffey, I got her stroke. The left-hand shot is beautiful. She was 4 for 5 from 3 in this game. We needed all 4 of them three-pointers for her off the bench, or from her off the bench. So, back-to-back wins for the Lynx. Ted, Shaggy think the Aces can beat the Lynx. Back-to-back wins for the Lynx against the Aces. They're 29-7 on the season, 15-2 on the road, and they got championship written all over this team right here. It's going to see if they achieve it or they fold at the end of the day. And that's the best thing about the playoffs, and that's one of the best things about sports, period. So that's all I got to say about that game. Now, if anybody else on the stage wants to say anything, by all means, feel free before we get to yesterday's games.
Man, that Olivia Miles shorty, bro, she's so tough. But she really moved different with these acrobatic layups. Like, I ain't never seen no shit like this. But that's my MVP, bro.
I mean, her first step is crazy, but like I said, I'm hate watching the Lynx now, dog. It's too much offense on one team. It feel like the 2018 Warriors at this point. I'm just getting tired of it. Like, all right, bro.
What?
It's too much, dog. It's too much.
You hate watching a good product?
I'm hating. Yes, I'm definitely hating, dog.
I mean, you hate watching the Warriors, didn't you?
What's
absolutely.
The difference? When Fee can literally be
KD joined the Warriors, it wasn't a homegrown talent. That's not the same, bro.
Anyway, when Fee can literally be your fourth option, bro, like, dog, she was in foul trouble, came in the game, 3-4 minutes left, hit 2 dagger threes. It's like, bro, you can't do nothing with them. The way the sets they run, the way they pick and roll, the fact that you can pick and pop now with Fee, and she's like a efficient 3-point shooter. The fact that Olivia Miles can get the cut whenever she wants to. Defensively, they be locked in. And then at any night, you can have Caleb McBride go for 43. It's just unfair, bro. It's just unfair. Then Natasha Howard is a problem in the pick and roll with Olivia Miles. It's unfair, bro. It's just unfair, bro. It's too much offense.
All right, yeah, I respect that. The Warriors thing was obviously jazz, but I see where you're going when it comes to different dynamics and the different ways that they can kill you offensively. But yeah, even Jaja just said in the chat, 2018 Warriors. But I get where you was going. I get where you was going when you was saying.
Nah, the 2018 Warriors shit was definitely.
I mean,
I see what he was saying though.
Because when
they're a good ass team, bro.
On the floor, it's like, because even if we giving Fee a hard time, Olivia cooking, and we giving Olivia a hard time, Kelly McBride cooking, and we give Kelly a hard time, Courtney cooking, like it's
and
like
they
that. It's
can
like,
all play off ball. They don't got a ball. You feel me? They can spot up. They can backdoor cut. It's a flowing. It's not one person dominating.
And the team in the W without
every spot on the
getting
court
Fee is like when they got Kevin Durant now. It's like her coming back. It's like, all right, now this shit really unfair, bro. Like, what we supposed to do now, bro? Because Fee still defend. That's a former DPOY. Fee can still give you 20 plus any night, and again defend. It's like, what we doing, bro?
Sounds like I should bet on this team, Ev.
Yeah, I
what
mean,
the fuck? What team are you guys
that's
on?
the Lynx. We told you. We told you that
you should.
They might
have no, they're the ones. They're the ones that are the favorites. Minus.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck
yeah.
I forget that.
I ain't gonna lie. The only thing listen, Angel Wilson's playoff whistle is different. So this shit cool, but when the playoffs come, I've seen the Aces turn it up a notch. So until further notice, I'm still Aces, but this shit is kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie.
So you just think Asia's gonna get a different?
No more.
Fuck is he talking about, bro?
Gonna get a different whistle and all.
The 2018 Warriors. Now he's not picking them to win. What the hell's happening here?
I mean,
confusing.
Angel Wilson.
I mean, you don't think it was people that was picking the Rockets over the 18 Warriors?
I mean, bro, idiots.
Angel Wilson is Michael Jordan. So I mean, God bless you, brother.
The idiots, but they won 7 games.
Oh, don't start. Keep talking about this.
Anybody else got anything to say about the game, though? All right.
Good bump. Nothing crazy. I don't got nothing crazy to say. Good bump, Olivia. Man, she's tough, man. She gets to the rack on a different level, man. She's really tough. She got a nice little layup package. Go ahead.
No, man, go ahead. No.
MVP. What be you be saying?
Tween, stop. You about to say some bullshit. Just stop, bro. Please. Just stop. Chill.
Chill,
bro.
Go ahead. No, man.
Only one thing can stop that generational run: Gabby Williams and Kayla Thornton. Nigga, we need you.
It's on Aloe. It's on Aloe, gang. Like,
bruh. Nah, I wasn't even about. Bro, I was like, keep going, bro. I wasn't about to say too much, bro.
Hold on.
That's really all it was for real. I just want to shout out Olivia, shout out Fee. Great hoops. Can't wait to see him in the offs.
Hold on, bro. Appreciate you, love. Yeah, with all due respect, bro. Cause I'm sitting here thinking and listening, and Shaggy said probably about to say it. Y'all, can we stop doing that? With all the respect to everybody on the stage, can we please stop doing that as a collective, especially with NFL season on the way? Now, I'm all for two people to get into a debate. I'm all for two people to talk about a game and get into a debate, or whatever the case may be. But when I ask the stage, do anybody got anything else to say about the game? And then one person proceeds to talk, don't use that time to then cut somebody off when they're talking. When I gave you the time to talk, like I don't. Please, can we kill that? Like, that's to everybody, bro. That's not one person. Because I think people come into this platform, whether it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whenever there's a show, and they come in here to hear good, quality sports talks, obviously entertainment, when I'm trolling or somebody trolling or processors going wild or whatever the case may be. But then they also do come to hear people talk smoothly and freely. And then also, I got to remind y'all, I do have 2 editors now, so they take the time out of their day to clip stuff from the show and post it on TikTok and Instagram. When you cut people off, you mess up the flow of a clip. Like, for example, when I was just talking in the beginning and I didn't even say nothing, I think I was about to have a good little clip there about CC or whatever the case may be. Somebody cut me off, then boom, boom, boom. Now what I was saying, it's all messed up. For example. So just be considerate of that when somebody is talking. Just let them talk, bro. And if you want to push back on something that they said, you can do that at the end. I just had to get that out real quick while there's about 30, 40 people listening, whatever the case may be at the time. And NFL season on the way too. That's why it really matters more. So that's all. I think Lowe said what he had to say. Cause y'all about to, never mind. Lowe said what he had to say. We about to go ahead and get to Sunday now. I'm not asking nobody to change. Y'all still be yourself. But I think that is very important to let people finish talking when they're trying to talk. Now, I did not send none of the Angel stuff. Actually, here's right here. I get on Twitter and here's right here. Actually,
I was saying I had something to say.
Oh, what's good, OG? I didn't hear you.
My bad.
No, you good.
First comment, and I thought you was doing that for me because I was talking and nigga just started talking. Okay, well, never mind. But
your mic was never on.
Yeah, your mic wasn't on.
Oh,
your mic wasn't on.
I don't know who talking about somebody was an idiot for picking the Rockets in 18 over the Warriors. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. But like I said,
dumbass.
Oh, okay. Like I said though last week, and I'm gonna say it again. Y'all keep talking about this Aces shit, Fever shit, whatever shit y'all want to talk about. I got Minnesota against the field.
Put your money where your mouth is, nigga.
Huh? What you say?
Put your money where your mouth is, nigga.
That's what I'm trying to do right now. And I did it last week, and ain't nobody take the bait. I got Minnesota against the field. All that old Asia is Michael Jordan and Asia is LeBron, nigga. Whatever. Early, you still in here, ain't you? Where your money at, nigga? What you trying to do?
I got a hundo on it.
All right.
He taking the field too. I ain't gonna lie. He really confident.
That's a great bet. But I mean, bro, like, how big is the field though? You know what I'm saying? Like
the field, like what? 3 teams?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how big is the field, gang? Like, it's not like it's the NFL playoffs where.
Hold up, yeah. Versus the field, OG, real quick. Versus the field. So you saying y'all gonna win the chip? Period. That's the
ain't no y'all. I just like them. I like the way they play basketball.
So you got them to win the chip. All right. Let's raise it up. Let's go 250.
Nigga, you act like you trying to call a nigga bluff. Bet, nigga. Why you sitting over there? You like
I'm not disrespecting your money or your time, bro.
As long as your money is good, I ain't never bet with you. I ain't never bet with you. As long as your credit is good.
Anybody early guys, his money good?
I ain't got time to be looking for a
I ain't
nigga
never bet with him. I ain't gonna lie.
all that old shit.
Well, I did bet with him, but I ain't.
Let us know now, bro. Like, are you the type? OG is good money, bro. Like, he lost a lot of money here. He wants some money in
I'm
here.
not. Listen, man.
You
Hey,
good?
man, look, no, I ain't gotta boast myself, but man, I ain't nobody important. Let's just bet the 250.
Okay.
I'm out. OG, you can send me your number in the Discord if you need to, bro, so we can really talk to each other.
All I
So it's not
remember, the
just
only reason
internet
why I
shit.
say that is because I remember you in there bragging and boasting, talking about you coming to the cookout and you bringing some leg this, leg that, nigga, and I heard you ain't
And I
show up.
Shay,
So I'm just
and
trying
no
to figure
offense,
out.
nigga, I
I need
still
to
went
Hall
there
of
for
know.
blood
Fame
that weekend.
pump faker.
That's no disrespect. I just had something better to do at the time. No disrespect.
Okay, because
You
you
had
was hot.
something better
That
to
nigga
do.
came in
Bruh.
here pumping his shit. That nigga made me damn near want to come see what he was gonna bring. I heard this. Did that nigga early show? Nah, he ain't show. I said,
Look,
okay,
I
all
just told, hey, Ed just posted a picture. I told him I know where he at. I know where he be at. You know, it's all love, man. Look, just
right,
250.
Sound good.
We good.
all right, bet. That's a bet.
All right.
If we need to, we
OG.
can put an escrow. If you want to put an escrow, we can put an escrow so you ain't even got to think about it. Let me
What
know.
what you mean an escrow? What that? Oh, you talking about putting
You
the
don't
money
know
up front?
escrow? No, I got you. It's all
Nigga,
right.
ain't
Don't
no
worry about
nigga
it.
finna hold my money. Nigga, I'm not finna no, nigga. No. I just nigga money, your word is
But if
your
you,
word. You say you
here's
gonna
my thing
pay.
though. If you stay, my thing is if you was just worried, I'm saying you could put it somewhere where you ain't got. It's already there. You ain't got to worry about what
Nah,
nigga got
nigga,
it
your
now. That's
word
all.
is your word. You said it. I trust your word. Now, this
All
what
right,
make
bro.
me mad. I ain't trying to look for no nigga because if a nigga win money for me, he ain't got to look for me. Here you go, nigga. I ain't got, and I want the same thing. Ain't no, I don't want the nigga come in talking about, hey, can I give you 175 tomorrow? I ain't got time for none of that shit. So as long as we
Look,
straight, we
OG,
good.
this a lot
I
of
don't
talk
know
over
you. I know the
250.
rest of these niggas in
It's
here. I
a
don't know
lot
you
for
like that.
250, nigga. Just
Bet,
lock it in. Lock it in.
bet,
Lock it in.
bet,
We
All
in
right.
there,
bet.
right?
OG.
Lock it in.
All right,
OG and Earl
bet.
got a
Thank you.
$250
Fuck.
bet. Minnesota versus the field. If Minnesota lose in the first or second round, Early gets paid. If Minnesota win it all, OG get paid. That's a great bet, bro. I just can't take that up. You know, I can't. That's a good bet though. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all. We're gonna get to Sunday's games. We had I think it was 3 games. I think it was 2 games yesterday. 3
It was
games.
free.
3. Yeah, sorry, 3 games. Bypass on the Seattle and Chicago game. Y'all both just terrible basketball teams. Chicago was expected to be better, but they made moves to acquire Rakia
Shout out
Johnson.
Camila Cardoso, man.
Finally, you bring her up. When they made moves to acquire Rakia and Skylar Diggins, obviously they're dealing with Rakia getting hurt. Skylar not being, with the team playing right now. I'll put it like that. And Camilla had 22 and 10. I want to say in this game. Malonga struggled from the field again, but had like 19 and 13. Yeah, 19 and 13. Ezzy had 17. Awa had 14 off the bench. Flage struggled in this game in her game back. She had 5 points, 2% from the field. The 3 bigs that they had, really the main 2 that they had that they drafted in the last 2 drafts, man, that's a lot to build around, to be honest. That's a blessing. Cannot wait to see how Seattle builds this team out over the next 2 years. And on the Chicago Sky side of things, like I said, Camilla had 22 and 12. Also led by a veteran play in the backcourt with Courtney and Natasha. Those 2 ladies combined for 35 points in the backcourt apiece. J.C. Sheldon had 3 points, and Dejanay came off the bench. 3 for 13 from the field, but had 8 points and 7 boards. So shout out to Chicago Sky. They almost got walked down in the second half, but they was able to pull out with the win against the Storm. Second game after that, yeah, well, not even second game, but the game came on at the same time, I believe. We had the Fever going against the Dream, 95-91. I was nervous for a lot of reasons watching this game, and the biggest thing about this game right now was this play right here.
Rod with Reese leaking out, finds her, and Reese can't finish it. Sherrod with Reese leaking out, finds her, and Reese can't.
Somebody send me the other play, please. Somebody send me the play where she missed the game winning layup. That jump right there. Oh, wait. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Oh yeah, I got you, big bro.
I got it.
Someone posted and I sent it to the chat. It was a wraparound. It was that. Yeah. It was this
Yes,
screenshot.
right there, before she ever even got the yummy.
Yeah, when she grabbed the ball.
That don't look like a foul?
Whatever, you can call it.
You calling
I'm pretty
this?
sure they were in the bonus.
But even after she grabbed the AB, then immediately put her hands up, no foul.
On the offense.
Put her hands up.
Like, where's the foul?
That's just a miss. So let me make some comments.
That's not a shooting foul. It would have been side out.
Let me make some comments on Angel in the game.
It don't matter. Not getting that call.
And then
what we going with this?
Anybody else want to chime in can chime in.
Yeah,
I'll start off with Angel real quick. Something clicked in my brain the other day. I mean, yesterday. First and foremost, leading up into the championship game or the Final Four game, whatever it was, I respected Angel and I respected our whole entire LSU team. They were a fun watch. Angel was dominating down low, averaged about 18 and 13, probably something like that in college. Obviously, you can say she went viral in that moment when she did the "you can't see me" thing and pointing at the ring to CC, whatever, to CC. From there on, I did not like Angel. You know, and most CC fans did not like Angel from there on down. When she got traded to the Atlanta Dream, I'm a Ryan Howard fan. I enjoyed watching the Dream play basketball over the last 2 years. I said, okay, I got to try to make the best of this. So I don't have no smoke with Angel. I've always been telling the guys, Shaggy, Lowe, etc. I think she's a good basketball player. You know, now, I'm going to say this. When it comes to Angel Reese, and mind you, I was sending Shaggy stats of things that she was doing this season. And Shaggy was like, oh, it's just a stretch. You know, I don't really care. It's just a stretch. She's going to fall right back off anyway. And that did happen. You know, I think over her last 4 or 5 games, she's shooting like 29% from the field and playing pretty poorly offensively. At the end of the day, one of my friends asked this today in the chat that I'm in. He said, do y'all think Angel's a good basketball player? I still said yes. Or he said, do y'all think she sucked for real? I said no, because
I said no as well, by the way.
I think Angel's a good passer for the most part. She not saying she's gonna go out there and she dotting shit up and things like that, but she can read the court, she can process the court, she can make basic passes. You know, that somebody at her size or her ability to be able to make, and she does that. She's decent. She's a decent playmaking forward in this league. At the end of the day, speaking of that, she even had 6 assists last night. She made a great pass to Pow at the top of the key, where she knocked down a 3 in this game as well. But yeah, so I think Angel's a good passer. She is arguably the best rebounder the sport ever seen. If y'all watched the game yesterday, something popped up on the broadcast yesterday where nobody in WNBA history ever averaged throughout their career 10 or more rebounds. Nobody ever. I think the closest lady was 9 rebounds. Angel for her career is at 12 and a half career average. So whenever she retires, I'm almost certain Angel career average for rebounds is going to be 10 or more. That's a given. She's shattering records when it comes to rebounding. She's literally, like I said, arguably the best rebounder the sport ever seen. And then I also think she's good defensively. So I give her the credit and the props for that. But on the other side of things, I genuinely don't understand how the fuck the layups thing is a thing like this now. Like, when I'm seeing these videos in the off season, and I'm seeing you in the gym, and I'm seeing you working out on finishing right hand, left hand, and things like that, why is that not translating to the game? Like, these are not difficult shots. You're not shooting mid-range pull-ups. You're not shooting 5, 4 threes a game. You shooting 10 or more shots right below the basket that Process can probably make. And Process can't play a lick of basketball. So, Angel, you know, you could probably say this game was on you. You had an opportunity to finish this game off, but wasn't able to do so. Miss Gray needed some help on the offensive side of things. Soon as I saw Canada out, I immediately went to bet Fever money line. I'm not gonna lie to you; they already had Breonna Jones out, so I felt like the Fever was gonna pop more offensively in this game. Gray was just super duper hot. She was super duper hot. Ryan Howard finally came to the party a little bit in the fourth quarter / overtime. I think she had about 8 to 9 points in between those 2 periods. And outside of that, it wasn't really much for the Dream. So this was a big win for them because this game right here mattered for, I think, the 4th seed right now at the moment. The Dream was up 2-1 on them in the season series, so that's now even out a piece. And then also the Dream would have had the season series and a game up on them. Far as the Fever side of things, I made a tweet about 2-3 days ago. Michaela Timpson starting for them is going to change every single thing for the Fever the rest of this season. Because to me, I think they now start 4 good basketball players. Like, at first it was just 3. Obviously the big 3, and you had Lexi Hall, who pretty much was obviously probably just always going to start, and then they had Mo Billings. She had her little stretch this season, but I don't know, that's not going to come back. KK starting gives them 4 good starters. She has a really good 2-man game with AB down low for the most part. She works the pick and roll well with CC. And I think she just always knows how to find her spots on the court. She's super duper athletic when it comes to the rebounding side of things. She had 5 offensive boards in this game. And for me, she changes everything for them, you know. So they obviously more rebounding down low on the Fever side of things, but you know, it was tough in this matchup because Caitlin Clark had to check Nas Hillman because they needed KK to check. They were shuffling her between Ryan and Gray, if I'm remembering this correctly. And then Kelsey was checking the other. So CC got caught down low sometimes where she obviously was not crashing the glass relentlessly or whatever the case may be. Offensively, though, she continues to blossom. 26 points across 11 games. I showed that screenshot on the screen already. I think the biggest improvement, and I've heard a lot of broadcasters talk about this, a lot of CC fans talk about this, and a lot of reporters talk about this as well, was her scoring inside of the three-point line. I always told a couple of the fellas this season that these other guards, when you look at them, Olivia and Paige, to be specific, they score inside of the three-point line better than CC at that moment. I truly feel like they were. Now everything sort of kind of shifted around that right now. She's more efficient on the three-point line. She's scoring all over the court, literally. She had like a nice little mid-range shot she likes to get to. She finished with her left hand a couple of times in yesterday's game. One time for sure when Papa was playing her to the left. She had a nice acrobatic reverse finish layup. She's scoring all over the court now, and that makes her so tough because you now have to guard her from the three, guard her getting to the basket, guard her in the mid-range area, and then also guard the other four defenders that she's on the court with because she can make any pass in this world for the most part on a WNBA court. So, yeah, man, it was really good to watch. Like I said, Kelsey Mitchell continued to struggle from the field, but when she get hot, when she see one or two go in, she can turn that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she did that in the second half. Aaliyah Boston, listen, yeah, your 3-point percentage is up this season, but cut that shit out. Like, I wasn't a fan of the 4 3-points. Yeah, 2 of them, cool. I think the last 2 I was not a fan of. Like, they just were not in the flow of the offense to me, and they also wasn't good shots. One of them, she pump faked, she hesitated, she pump faked, and then she just shot it. Like, without even trying to make a move. 0 for 4 from the 3-point line in this game. She had 5 steals, 3 blocks, 8 stocks overall. You see the impact that she had. This line that she had in last night's game, no player ever done that in WNBA history. So shout out to Aaliyah Boston for that. And that's pretty much it, bro. Like I said, I think they start 4 good players now. And they just got to hope for some shit out of Lexi and Sophie and Harris, bro, and Mo. And that's really it, man. So shout out to the Fever. I got Low, Shaggy, Goods. Goods is probably at work. So Low and Shaggy up here to talk about this game. And then B Young to talk about the game as well. And, yeah, whoever else. That's the y'all. If that was the pass off, my bad.
I'll go if these niggas ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah. Man,
give me like 10 minutes. Got you.
I heard you talking about Angel. And I'm one of the ones I just don't like.
That's what I want to comment on.
She get on my nerves just from I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like she do a whole bunch of chirping and shit, and I just don't feel like. But if she didn't chirp so much, bruh, like, and it's another thing I think too. She's not properly. I don't know if she properly slotted. Like, if she was the 4th best player on the team, and she knew that. I don't know. I just feel like the layup shit. Let me answer your question on that real quick. The layup shit. That's all mental. That's all mental. That's all. She know that she had a tough time with him. She get in that position. And then as soon as she get in the position to make the shot, she start thinking, and she also shoots it from her shoulder too. So, yeah, she can make them in open gym against cones, but and that's because there ain't no pressure. But it's all mental. And but I just feel like what's the difference between her and that girl Timpson?
Nah.
On the field.
That months ago. I said that months ago.
That's the same shit.
He's getting KK Timpson comps.
No, that's the same shit. No, it's the same. And that's okay, though. But ain't nothing wrong with that, though.
That shit I was talking about, man.
No, but hold on. I'm not trying to hate on her, bro. What I'm saying is,
I can tell you the difference, OG. I can tell you the difference.
All I'm saying is, see, now one of them make layups pretty consistently. But here's the thing: both of them rebound at a high rate. Both of them are energy players. Both of them, play defense. But I think Angel is looked at to be. I think she was coming out of college. She's looked at to be like a superstar on a superstar level. That's just not who she is. That's okay. That's okay. What's her name knows her role. She knows where she fits. She knows she's not a superstar, and she's a superstar in her role. Angel can't be a superstar, and that's just, it is what it is. But I think she's still trying to live up to those expectations. And then around the layups and shit, it's just all mental. I've been working with kids all my life. That's all mental. Nigga can make a layup. I'm talking about out in his sleep. But then as soon as the game starts, you missed the last one, so that's all mental. And then, like I say, that shit, I don't understand who her trainer is, because if I see her shoot another, she's been doing this shit since she came in the league. Well, shit, before that. Shooting these motherfuckers like she right here, like
Any nigga in here 5'4" can block her shot, bro, because all she's shooting it from her shoulder right there. If she would fully extend, get all the way up there, that would make it much tougher, and it would make it much tougher to block, and it would make it an easier shot. So I don't know, but yeah, I don't have a problem with Angel, but like I say, Angel's problem is like she the same person Timpson is, bro, or whatever Simpson, whatever her name. But that girl knows her role and she relishes it, bro. She's like the fourth best player on that team. So that's what makes her shine. If Angel played the same role, then she'd be all right. But all that holding the ball and doing this with him, now look at man. And that's what Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, and Jordan Canada hurt being out yesterday too. But they need like you. I don't know. I think she need to be in position to catch and shoot, rebound, play defense. That's it. Don't do nothing else, bro. Don't do nothing else. And she needs to be, like I say, if she was on that Indiana team and played that same role, she could relish, dog. She just gotta accept her role. She gotta understand who she is. She's not a superstar, bro. And I think that's the problem. Stop trying to be a superstar. Them days over with. That was kind of cute when you was coming out. So that's all I got to say about it, though, bro.
That's the problem. She got too much damn volume. That shit need to be cut down.
Yeah, exactly.
All that ISO, you posting up, you trying to bully everybody. Get that shit out your game. That ain't you. It ain't you. That shit trash.
Catch and finish.
I'm so emotional.
Catch and finish, dog.
I'm so emotional.
I've been saying this shit for years. That shit got to get out of her game. That's why she's so fucking trash, nigga. That's not her fucking bag.
She exposed herself. She showed us what she can't do well. That's what she doing. You still living up to the high school shit. You trying to show us all your potential where you are what you are right now.
I got a perfect example of it. Put this clip on the screen. I got a perfect example of it.
All right. Bray, when I force screen and Bray, it frees up. So that's all I can do. Yeah, Chunks, you're not wrong in my opinion, bro. OG not saying nothing wrong either. When it comes to the mindset thing, and the role, 100% agree with that.
I'm here if you ready.
All right, you good, bro.
I mean, I'm not even finna have no long rant on that. That was a good game. Some things I wanted to point out. Shout out to KK. KK plays with energy, man. It's just that sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes she be looking ass as fuck. But at the same time, when she does the things that she's good at, she can thrive in that role, right? Like she's good. She's a good defender, plays with high energy. Sometimes CC gets to the ball, she can't catch it, but normally when she do catch it though, she can't. She can finish. So I want to give. When we are kids, we was taught right hand, left hand, left hand, left foot planting, right hand layup. Like we was taught this shit 1-2 layup. Like why do she be jump stopping on legs? That should be throwing me off. Like you don't get her feet set. Like what is this?
I'll be going through with Leah Chess. You trying to avoid the defender. And so now you making the shot hard. You just made an easy shot, a hard shot with your feet first, and then the way you finish at the end. And I'm talking about not going through the chest. But I gotta say, she just I don't know. To me,
that's why you said it was mental. I'm like, her mechanics are bad. Like I don't even know if this is mental. I don't think maybe it's I don't know how to improve that either.
Like that last shot of the game, when she could have tied it or whatever it was, or won it. That was mental. That's a fucking layup, dog. You got the rebound, you right there, go up, finish high, go all the way. I mean, she's sitting up here, she shot the motherfucker from my shoulder again. She made, like I say, I don't understand who her trainers is, because it's simple shit. This is like basic shit. We ain't even working on no jump. We not finna be working on no handles and you going off the dribble and all. No, we gotta make a layup first. Once we get 100% on, that's the only shot when I'm coaching kids, the only shot I get mad about. I am not trying to hit about no missed layup, bro. You miss a 3, don't look at me, man. Next play, next shot. I'm not trying to do it. You miss a 15-footer, next shot. But if you miss a layup, say, man, don't miss now another one now. Come on, man. I'm sorry. I can't have that. We got to make 100% of layups, dog. I'm not trying to hear that shit. So, like I said, I think her shit is mental, bro. Like, I think it's mental, and then like you said, Lo, I agree, bad mechanics. And that's why she be trying to do all that other shit. You know how, well, I ain't gonna even go there. I don't want to make sure. I've been ranting too long anyway, but I ain't got no problem with the girl, dog, but she just, like I say, I think if she fall in line and she understand who she is, she don't have no idea who she is. She's still trying to be something she ain't. She trying to be the motherfucker she was before she came to LSU.
What you mean fall in line? No.
What you mean?
I think like I feel like if I was to ask you where does she fit on the hierarchy with that team, what would you say? I'm not talking about who the most talented player.
No.
I'm just saying where does she think she fit, and where do you think she fits on the team?
I agree with you earlier. She slotted incorrectly. I agree with you. So if she was slotted correctly, I think.
Can we? I'm sorry for cutting you
all
off,
this
bro.
shit.
Hold on.
I'm sorry for cutting you off. Can we kill that she slotted incorrectly? That's by choice, for her. Like she wants that to be that.
Help her thrive. That's to help her thrive. That's the problem.
What you mean?
That's her that want to be slotted like that. That's why, the coach even came out and said. The coach even came out and said last week, and I cannot quote a word for word. I'm sorry, but basically she's shooting too much. I think it was something like that, bro.
That's pretty much what he said. Pretty much what he said.
Yeah, he said she's shooting too much. That's by her choice, gang.
We not gonna be we all in here watching WNBA. We not gonna be disingenuous like we ain't been here for 3 weeks saying Ryan Howard's been inconsistent. So when she's inconsistent, of course,
that's not the point.
But that is the fucking point.
No, it don't matter. It don't matter if just because she's being inconsistent, beyond that don't mean you got to try to step it up and make up for it. That's not your role. That's not what you do. You can't do that.
Hold up, OG.
So if Ryan, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Speak your mind, nigga.
We're talking shot quality. We're talking
y'all niggas not being real in here. Y'all niggas
started off being real.
You don't understand what we're saying.
We having a conversation. What's up?
Yeah, have a
It's
convo.
cool.
No, but you stop doing that, bro. Now you always doing that,
bro. That shit get weird, bro.
Bro, what happened?
But I'm not.
I'm talking basketball now. Sometimes I come in there bullshit. Now we talking basketball.
Okay,
we all sat in here and said Ryan Howard been asked for the last month. So if she's been asked, then it's Alicia. Then it's Alicia, Angel, and who? Who? For shooting shots. Who else? Who else gonna shoot? Who?
Canada, all right.
Jordan Canada. I'm about Jordan Canada.
Take the shots.
Jordan Canada will still be in front of her in the picking order of shots.
And this is my point.
She should be fourth on the list. Yes.
My point is, if Ryan was more consistent, if they had more consistent players, maybe her shots would go down. Maybe.
That ain't got nothing. No. Not if she's shooting the same shots though, Beyond. If she's shooting the same shots, she's not gonna making no motherfuckers if it's the same quality.
OG, walk with me, OG.
Okay.
If Angel was on the fever, with AB, Caitlin, and Kelsey, you think she'd be doing the shit in Atlanta? She doing it. The shit she doing in Atlanta in the fever. You think she'd be doing the same shit?
She wouldn't have the ball in her hands as much. She wouldn't have the ball in her hands as much.
Not your point.
My point.
That's not your point.
No, that's not your point, though. That's not your point. You saying it's almost. This is what I think you saying. You saying she's missing a bunch of shots because other people not stepping up to the plate and they've been shitty.
No.
So she feels like she got. Well, okay. Well, you missed me then. Because that's what I felt like you were trying to say.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Well, maybe I misspoke. If she's around better players than she's currently on, then she'll be slotted correctly.
She's around all W guards. She's around all WNBA guards. What are you talking about?
She got good players around her, Beyond. She got Alicia Gray around her and Canada.
Shaggy, can I ask you a question? What do you mean shot quality?
So is Ryan Howard not inconsistent or not? Is she inconsistent or not? Ryan Howard.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'll be the first to tell you. Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Niggas was in here calling her ass for a month. Now they trying to act stupid.
Ryan had a bad stretch for sure, gang, for sure. But I don't know if you can say she's an ass all year though. But she last month though she was ass for sure. I don't even got away. I'm talking about the last month. You talking about
real quick on the stage. Real quick to the stage, real quick. How do y'all feel about this message right here? Because this is what I think B Young is trying to say, but it's not coming out as clear. Or really what he just said. If Ryan is struggling, Angel was supposed to step up. If she didn't, then there'll be complaints. If she's shooting bad, yes. But she's doing what she should, seeing her teammates struggle.
No, she's not though.
No,
but you don't expose yourself just because somebody's struggling. You don't step up. So if she's not a 3-point shooter and the team is struggling from a 3-point range, should she go shoot threes?
Fucking echo.
She should stay within her lane. That ain't her fault. That's what I be talking about hierarchy. You can't step outside your lane and your role and what you bring to the team based on what somebody. Now, if you're talking about Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard, absolutely, that's kind of interchangeable. Okay, Ryan having a rough day. Alicia, let me go get. I can do some things. Let me go off the dribble. Let me shoot
I'm dropping in from Mars because I'm a W casual. All y'all know that. Are we talking about layups right now? Because I was listening on YouTube.
No, well, we done moved from that, but
but that's
we ain't talking about layups now.
Let me explain this, bro. Let me explain this shit. You got 3 minutes, bro.
Yeah, because I don't understand.
Hey.
Because I see how the face up.
Explain it, or
he said give him 3 minutes. I see how the face up that Shaggy just talked about. That's different from like the missed point blank layup. So I just want to make sure like when B Young is speaking, I'm trying to figure out which category of like shot attempt is he speaking on from Angel. Like what.
What I think he's saying is if he had better players. Go ahead.
I was getting to that. I was about to tell OG, if she makes her fucking layups, we wouldn't even be talking about this shit.
Okay.
Her shot attempts. Make your fucking layups.
But I'm talking about how she. I'm talking about how she puts herself.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm confused because that goes against what you were just.
What I'm talking about is how she puts herself in position to make those layups. Though.
Well, I was more so talking about the ISO shit. The ISO shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like you bounce it back and forth. Okay.
Beyond, in a perfect world, what kind of player would you say Angel is? Catch and finish, off the dribble. What would you say she? What would you say she is?
Yes. That's what I was getting to. I couldn't articulate myself. Sorry. She shouldn't be doing that ISO shit. She should be catching and finishing.
Yes,
that should be her shot attempts. That's all I'm saying. Now, when niggas is struggling on her team like Ryan or whoever else, then I'm cool with her taking shots.
I'm not because that's still a low percentage shot. That's still low percentage though. I'm still not good with that. I'm still not because you exposing yourself in a bad way. I'm not saying she can't put up 5 or 6 assists and she can't make a decent pass every now and then, but to have her with the ball and almost saying make a play, I don't like that. I don't want to see it because hold on. Let me say this real quick. Let me finish my point. Because if you trying to make a play, what's the number one thing you trying to do? You're not just trying. I'm going to score, right? First, and then if the defense makes me react and makes me do something else, and I'm gonna make a play for somebody else based on what the defense did. She can't. I'm worried about her putting herself in a position to attack and make a play for herself. That's what I'm afraid of. I don't think she can do that consistently. And y'all telling me, well, if they sucking over here, and that's what she got to do. No. You don't do that.
Let's process the OG.
Yeah, that's what coaches, bro.
Wait, can I just
hold on, Shaggy. Let process this question.
Listen, it sounds like to me, like I watch regular, not a lot, but it sounds like to me what B Young is trying to say that he knows that the ISO shit is a problem. But if she had players on her team where she didn't have to then go and do that because they're struggling, it would benefit her. So if she was on a team like the Fever, where they had, hold on. I'm just asking. I'm saying if she had a guard like Clayton Clark, who's
that is a fucking cop out, bro. She's playing with all WNBA guards, bro.
I know. Okay, but it seems like when these people are struggling, when these girls are struggling, and she has to try and do a little bit more than she's not good at, it makes her struggle. If she was in the right position,
lie.
All right. Well, I'm just trying to say what I'm just saying what B Young is saying. Like if she can get,
I'm not rocking with that, bro.
Okay, that's fine, but she sounds like Gobert. Like Gobert's not going to go and get it himself.
We get it. You don't let people. We get it. We get it, my nigga. We get it.
I'm trying to be. These niggas. Nobody else struggling, bro. It's a part of her game. That ISO, that face-up shit is a part of her fucking game, bro. It got nothing to do with nobody struggling, bro.
The same shit.
Can you hear Wes?
Bruh, this nigga. Go ahead. My fault, Wes.
Nah, my bad.
Nah. I was just saying you got to think about that Draymond put in the game, driving in transition, waving off KD, waving off other players, and just going to get something done. It's not apples to apples, but essentially, when you make the comparison and you say, "Oh, well, it's about the players and she's not with players that are good enough," I can't rock with that. Ron and Alicia Gray are some of the best guards in the W. Like they are. So I can't say, "Oh, well, it's the talent." Yeah, they may have had a tough game yesterday. Ron wasn't hitting. Alicia was on, but regardless, her doing things like taking ISO possessions, trying to create from the perimeter, trying to be a perimeter oriented scorer when she knows she's not that. That's subtractive from the team. That's not additive. That just compounds the issue. If Brian doesn't have it going and Angel decides, well, let me step up and start just shooting anything or doing anything on the court, that's compounding the issue. It's not helping. It's not additive. The way she can help
Can I
when
ask you a
Ron is
question,
struggling,
Wes?
hold on real quick. The way she can help
Yeah, you
when
good,
Ron is
bro.
struggling, setting better screens and going to be a glass cleaner. Okay, Ron don't have it going tonight. Let me make sure everything that's coming off the glass is mine. That's how she could be more additive, but not trying to be somebody she's not. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, the question I was gonna ask you is, listen to you talk, listen to all you. It sounds
Good
like
point,
to
by the
me
way.
with her shot diet, in terms of like the inefficiency, it falls in the 3 bucket. And I could, so you can correct me if I'm right, but it sounds like it falls in the 3 buckets. And I'm trying to encapsulate what everybody's saying. It sounds like there's the miss the bunnies, like the simple shit. Then there's the times where, to be Young's it looks like she's doing things, she's asked to do things she shouldn't be asked to do because of either players out or just for whatever reason. And then it sounds like there's the category of things where she's taking it upon herself to do shit she shouldn't be doing. So like, how does that break down with her shot diet? Like if I could give like 100%, you know what I mean? Like what percentage of that is
Bro,
into which bucket?
she's not asked to do nothing that
Yeah.
she ain't supposed to be doing. She wants to do that shit. That's a part of her fucking game. The coach been spoke to this, bro.
Yeah.
They been spoke to this, gang. He's making shit
Okay, so
up.
she's not okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
That point,
Well, I
that
mean
point
that.
forward that she did,
That
that's who she
changes.
is as a
That
player,
changes.
bro.
Well, Shaggy, that becomes to be a coaching issue at that point because if the
Yeah,
coaches
that's what
are
I said.
allowing her to do things that she should not be doing, but it's quote unquote a part of her game, that's on the coaches. The coaches have to put her in the best position to succeed,
And
and
it's also
sometimes
on the
that's
players.
taming your
It's also on
tiger.
the
You
players
got
as
to
well.
tame it. Nah, I disagree on that on the player thing. Players in the offseason, they work on everything. So her part of her job to get better as a player is to try to do some of the things that she's been working on in the offseason. If it is clear that, hey, this is not your role for this team, that's when players get put in the best position to succeed.
Yeah, but
And I
hold on,
can
real
How
quick.
well
A
read
does
little
she?
counter
How
to
well
that,
does
Wes.
she
A little
adjust?
counter
I'm
to
not.
that.
How well does she
Yeah,
adjust
I'm
within
not
game?
rocking with that. I'm not rocking with that. I'm not rocking
I
with
ain't
that.
Yeah,
How
fucking
50
well
will
with
does
it
counter
she
to
either,
that,
bro. I'm
adjust?
Wes.
not
Here's the
rocking either,
thing.
bro.
I'm
Here's the
not
thing,
rocking with
because
that.
even though you go
She's
out and
clearly
work
made it
on
known
certain
that
shit,
she clearly made it known she wants to do these things anyway. She said this shit out her mouth. She wants to do those things anyway, bro. It's just her fucking game, bro.
yeah, because
I'm
here's the
listening,
thing.
OG.
Even if you go out and work on things and you try to you still have to have a deep understanding of who you are as a player. And just because you get free reign to do certain shit, you still got to put the team first. And you got to know, okay, that's not really my forte. So to your point, I love the point you made. If this person don't have it going, Ryan or Alicia don't have it going, go do that other shit. Go clean the glass. Instead of getting 12 rebounds, go get 19. Go get everything coming off. Go set better screens. I'm all for that. But at the same time, just because in the offseason you worked on your off the dribble and it's still not polished and you getting free reign, I still don't agree with you because you're a professional. And being a professional is understanding who you are as a player. And so you know who you are as a player. You know, and if you don't, I think that's part of the problem. I think that's what Shaggy keeps coming back to. I don't think she, to me, I feel like she has a bad idea of who she is as a player, bro. Like she don't have a good understanding. She has her understanding. I can do this. I can do that. No, you can't. You are really good in this 1, 2, and 3 area. And that's it. And I don't care what else is going on. I don't care who not having a good game. Do the shit you do really well. Set screens, rebound. That's just finish at the cup. That's it. That's it. Start in your
That's
role.
fair.
Like,
That's
and I don't
fair.
think she has a good understanding who she is. She's not good at a whole
How
bunch of shit
I
at
just think,
all.
how well does she
I just think
adjust?
we owe.
Go ahead, Bjorn.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
because to bridge the gap of what Wes and OG was saying, I agree with Wes from a macro standpoint, but that's what I was about to ask. Like, how well does she adjust, like, within a game? If that self-creation shit isn't working, does she pivot within a game to helping the other team in other ways, or does she continue to try to force the issue?
Bro, with all the respect,
ain't nothing changing,
but
bro.
with all the respect, she played the same way every game. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But she played the same way every game. Like,
that's not bingo. You took the words out of my mouth, and that is the problem. Every now and then she has a flash and she has a little success doing it, and then boom. See, I told y'all I could do it. Then that is the biggest problem because it's not something she can rely on.
She have any like back to the basket post move games?
Like not trying to be funny, but no. Not at all. What you about to say though?
Y'all niggas is hilarious.
She is hilarious.
Nah, y'all niggas is hilarious.
We talking basketball today.
Yeah, nobody even trolling about basketball today. But nobody even trolling about her now like that. We all just talking about the game last night and who she is as a player.
You niggas, no, y'all niggas don't keep it consistent in here.
Wait,
because now it's an overreaction. Like I told the nigga from Baltimore in the Twitter chat, when she was hooping, it wasn't no think pieces up here. Oh, how good Ainsley playing because niggas don't fuck with her in here. But now since she missing every layup, it's all going to think pieces and shit. Well, she's not a superstar. When was this energy? When she was playing well, when was this energy at? It was a quick bypass.
You can well,
and then
but now when she Ed was sending me this shit. Ed was tagging me this shit. I said, bro, I don't care about 3-4 game stretches. She's gonna be ass after those 3-4 games.
It was more than 3 or 4 games.
She's been ass since then. She's been ass since those fucking games. Like that's what she was gonna do.
Now she been ass. Now the niggas come out. So y'all just be showing y'all colors. That's cool. It's cool.
No, I swear I ain't got nothing against it. I ain't got nothing against it.
No, hold up, because I'm about to go in a few minutes because I gotta go back to work. When she was playing well, it was a bypass to Dream when the Dream came up. They weren't even talking about. But as soon as she starts,
can we do this? Can you pull up?
I don't know, gang. She had that stretch and she's shooting 41% for the season, bro. Like.
She's good, bro. I always said when I'm up here defending her, she's a limited offensive player. She's very flawed. I've always said that. But that's not the only thing to her game. And y'all niggas, and the nigga from Baltimore act like he can't play a lick of defense. That's why I don't even listen to the nigga when he talking about.
That's all I'm saying.
Nigga said she's not good defensively.
It sounds like me and you agree. She's not doing good offensively. Do what you do well and star in your role. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
Stop trying to do shit you can't do.
I'm never in my life calling a big that shoots 41% from the floor consistently a good player. That's not a good player at all. She's fucking trash.
That's you, my nigga. That's you. That's you, because we watch the games. That's not the only thing she does is miss layups, my nigga. She plays defense and she rebounds, my nigga.
I agree with that. She does other shit. She does other shit that's impactful.
That's cool. That's cool. We get you don't fuck with her, but you can't lay your opinion on everybody else, nigga, because we both watch the games. She does other things than miss layups, my nigga.
She does some impactful shit, be young, but she still exposes herself way too much by trying to do shit.
That's why I can't take that nigga seriously, bro.
I don't need you to take me seriously. This is only relevant. She's only fucking relevant because of Caitlin Clark. What are you chatting about?
See, that's why.
He might have just said something right there. All bullshit aside, he might have just said something.
That ain't true though.
That's not
that ain't true.
Come on now.
Exactly.
They said she living off that.
Exactly. And this is the shit I be talking about. And this is the shit I be talking about. And this is the shit I be talking about, bro. This shit ain't genuine, bro.
We about to move.
This shit ain't genuine.
But be young, you gotta be able to, because I don't agree with that either. But you gotta be able to weed through the other shit, though. You gotta be able to weed through that, be young, because the other shit about her game is not, to my eye at least, is
you
not.
Can't never find that. Every time I come up this bitch, I say she flawed offensively. But niggas just bypass that. Nigga think I'm just glazing her.
But be young. Think about what you just said though. Every time you come up here, how long you been coming up here, and like, is she continuing to take the same shots,
bro? Jay Woods. I promise you, I only come up here for real talk when they be on bullshit. When she playing well, it be Brad Pitt on cotton in this bitch. They just blow past the dream games, my nigga. It's a fact. It's a fact. They just look
I can't
like
speak for
dream
Shaggy.
though. But she playing good.
Yeah, it's weird. I was about to say that,
I
bro. But
can't
like,
speak for
come
Shaggy,
on,
bro.
bro.
Shaggy going, you feel me? He don't like her, bro. So he's never gonna say nothing positive about her more than likely.
It ain't
But
just
me and
Shaggy.
Ed
It ain't
literally
just
came in
Shaggy.
here and
It ain't.
said, nah. It's like Angel been hooping right now. Me and Ed literally said that.
I ain't talking about you on air, no. I'm talking about the other niggas. They know who I'm talking about.
She had a hot little stretch of
Nigga
hoops for
from
sure.
Baltimore, the nigga from Ohio and Atlanta. Who else? Who else?
Who from Ohio, nigga? Who
The
you
nigga
talking
from
about?
Kirk.
But Ohio and Atlanta. Stop playing my
That's
boy.
funny.
Sometimes the nigga from North Carolina get into it when he ain't trolling, but that's my nigga. Who else? Who else I'm
All
getting?
right.
Queen be getting into it sometimes.
I don't really
nigga
be
from
on.
Texas, I tell the truth,
I,
nigga. I ain't
I
said
was
nothing
defending
wrong
her in
about her
this
today.
conversation. I was defending her in this conversation. I think the thing with Angel, man, I heard everything that OG said and Jordan, Ev and Shaggy as well in response to the coaching thing. But I think players are supposed to be delusional, and I think that's one thing that we don't speak to enough as fans. To get to that level, a big part of that, you can say whatever you want to say, bro. Get to that level, a big part of that is being delusional, is having such belief in self that it doesn't matter what reality is.
Bro, was you
You
ever
live
nice in
in
sports,
this,
bro? Was you ever one of them
but
niggas in
yes,
sports,
yeah,
bro?
like, what are you
Was you ever,
talking
I'm
about?
was you
Yes.
really one of them?
Did
Everybody
you,
is not had that mindset, nigga.
you
On my
hold on,
life,
hold on,
Andrew
hold
had that
on,
mindset. You on my fucking
hold
team,
on.
bro.
Did you
You
play
got me on
D1?
respect.
Did you play
You
D1
got me, you
sports?
got me on respect,
Which
bro.
one of us
You got me
played
on
D1?
respect. I had real
Which one
offers,
of us
gang. I
played
can show
D1
you.
though? Which
I
one
had
of us
real
played
offers
D1?
to show
Okay,
you,
so
gang.
Shush.
You're not
You
having
gotta
that
calm that
mindset on
down.
my
You gotta
team,
calm
nigga.
that down. You
No,
gotta
fuck
calm
you
that
not,
down.
nigga.
You gotta
No,
calm that down.
everybody
You
got
gotta
these
calm that
leads.
down.
No, you don't,
You
nigga.
gotta
No, you
calm
don't
that
know me
down.
to play that bitch, nigga.
So again, I think that's a
I ain't
big
with
part
Braun,
of.
nigga.
I think that's a big part of sports, and I do think coaches, because that's their job. We spend so much time talking about what players should and shouldn't do, where they're having lapses in judgment and what their mishaps are. But as a coach, your job is to put your player in position and rein them in when they're out of control. That is a big part of the coach's job, especially considering the fact that I don't think Angel is a superstar. If Angel was a superstar, I would be like more leaning in where they are. But Angel to me is not a superstar. It's different when you have superstars who are out of control and doing things, and you're like, yo, you got to rein your game. Come on, let's rein our game in.
Oh, but you
It's
just
a
said
big
everybody
part of
gotta be
their job.
delusional. Players gotta be
But no,
delusional. Players gotta think they're that.
I
Yeah,
didn't. I didn't
I
say
think the
You just
only
said
everyone.
issue
they
I
gotta
have
think
But
with
I
they're that.
said that's a big
You
part
I
of
don't.
think
being
I
an
think
athlete.
I think the only issue I have with
That's
that
why
is
niggas, that's why niggas fail at life, bro.
if you have 5 players on the court that
Nigga
think that
mad for no
way, then
reason.
I think that
Yeah.
if you have 5 players on the court that think that way, I think that becomes problematic, even with the best coaching, trying to put people in the right position. Like everybody can't be delusional on the court. I don't think. Like
Agreed, but what?
That's
That's
really
not
the
the
dumbest shit I
reality
ever
for
heard
the
in my life,
dream.
bro. Dumbest shit I
I
ever heard
didn't
in my life,
say
bro.
everybody, but I don't care about
no,
him.
but that's
He's
what I'm
a
saying. Like,
child.
so
He
how do you
doesn't
decide who's
Dumbest shit
communicate.
I ever
truly
heard in my life,
delusional?
He
bro.
doesn't communicate
Dumbest shit I ever
effectively.
heard in
This
my
is
life.
what he just runs to yelling and screaming and oh
I'm
dumb
not even
dumb
yelling
dumb
at
dumb
you.
dumb.
I'm not even
He
yelling right
doesn't
now. I'm not
communicate
even yelling at you
effectively.
right
You
now.
were though, so that's what I was
No, I'm
speaking to.
not. This is
But
me talking
Jordan,
regular. I
like
can
I was
yell. I
saying,
can yell. You
Jordan,
want me to yell? I
like I
can
was
yell.
saying,
You want me to
This
yell? I can
nigga
I
yell.
know
said
you
this is
can.
me talking
I didn't say you
regular.
couldn't.
Fuck is this nigga
Like I was
talking about? He
saying,
dumb as
Jordan,
shit.
when I'm speaking to the dream, who else on their team is constantly playing outside of their role and outside of their body? It's that one player. So no, I
Well,
do think that's the coach's job. Like I'm not telling you y'all are explicitly wrong though. I'm just saying I think a big part of this is on their staff, making sure that they tame her. And I just don't understand how that wouldn't be
I
a
think
big
they
part
definitely
of
have
this.
a role in it. I definitely think coaches have a
yeah,
role in it. I
is
just
it not on the
I think
player?
Man, I ain't
everybody
gonna.
just
I'm cool.
I
I'm
think
cool.
everybody just needs to do their
And you
job,
keep talking
bro.
about training the
Go ahead,
players.
Everybody
Jordan.
has to do their job.
All right,
Is
hold
it not
on,
on the player
hold on,
to
low,
look
hold on,
back
low,
and see
hold on,
what the
low,
team needs to
hold
win?
on, low and
Go ahead.
Shaggy. Let me hear Ted trying to talk.
Oh, it says here, okay.
Bruh. This, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I argue Shaggy down a lot, bruh. I ain't gonna lie to you, bruh. You know, me and him go back and forth a lot. But this blame the coach shit, y'all gotta stop this shit, bruh. Cause y'all, the shit that y'all are saying that she should be doing, she isn't good at. So what the fuck is the coach is supposed to do with her? Like y'all want her to catch the ball and finish. where she can't fucking finish. Y'all want her to stop the ISOs and do so. If she can't finish, and that's what y'all want her to do, then what else is she supposed to do? How is the coach supposed to fix that? Y'all keep doing this blame the coach shit, bro. What about the player, bro? The player got to face reality, my nigga. But y'all, it's like y'all are speaking on that toward her, but it's like most of the point is going to where she's supposed to be on the court. Well, let's have a conversation. Where the fuck is she supposed to be on the court? Let's have a real conversation.
The low block. She should be around the basket. Anytime she's on the perimeter and the coach is allowing her, yes. Anytime she's on the perimeter and the coach says they're two evils, right? So I'm with you on she's poor at both, but she's better at one as opposed to the other. She's better being as close to the basket as possible, even though she's still poor at that. She's worse. And that's what I'm talking about, compounding issues. You see a player who's a poor finisher, but understand that this is her best skill set. And it's not just about finishing, it's about cleaning the glass. You take that player and you put her in that position or him in that position over and over and over and over again, and you live with the missed layups and the gaps that she makes or he in that position, because you understand that now putting that player on the perimeter, it doesn't help because that player doesn't have the skill set to do that.
Okay, and I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. And I agree. I agree, right? With her, I think close to the basket is, even though with her fucking flaws, that'd be the best case scenario. But she does not want to do that. So therefore, to what Shaggy is saying, and I think OG said part of it, she don't want to do that. So now we off that point, right? Where do we go from here?
You have a real heart to heart. You decide that you can't win with said player, like the Sky may have done, and you trade the player. I think there's one or two options. I think that a part of being a coach in an organization, period, being in any leadership role, and some of this could come back down to some of the players. And I'm not absolving Angel Reese of all blame. She definitely has to hold some of this. She has to be accountable as well. What I'm saying is, if I see my game as X and I want to play like X, and the coach allows me to play like X, we're all complicit. If we know my game is Y, it's no way we can all identify that my game is Y, but we're all okay with me playing like X.
So
that doesn't make sense.
Your game is X, but I want you to do O, but you don't want to do O. So now that's you. Do you see where I'm going with it though? Like, okay,
you said what I just said.
Wrong. Yeah, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but she wants to do X. To your point, let's just throw a letter out. She want to do X, but the best for you on this team, because we have, bro. At the end of the day, bro, all this. The Big Young been saying some bullshit, gang. She not playing with good players. Think she played with Jordan Canada. She played with Alicia Green.
What I heard,
she played with Ryan Howard.
I never said that.
That's bullshit, gang. Like,
I never said that.
I
never said that.
You did say that, bro. You said if she played with better players.
I never said that.
You said if she played with better players.
I never said that.
I think you did, Big Young. I think you did.
You said if she played with better players, bro. And then
I think you did.
Better than that don't mean I don't think they're good. That wasn't my point. You niggas.
I don't think he said she playing with ass players, but I think he said better players for sure. If she was playing with better players,
I said better players.
Bro, you did say that.
But if she played with better players,
that was disingenuous.
Let Tez get his point off though.
Yeah, Tez did say that too.
No, you said at first you said I said they was ass. They wasn't good.
We got it. We know what he said though. We got it now. But if she played with better players, continue.
Like, y'all niggas. All right, cool. Y'all niggas funny, right?
Try to make a point with Caitlin Clark. Nigga, like she ain't the best fucking point guard in the league. Like, nigga, everybody can't get that fucking treatment, gang. So she not playing with a Caitlin Clark. So, but she does have 3 other good fucking, bro. 2 of her guards are all fucking what's the shit called? All NBA type of guards, bro. What else do you want? You can't. Everybody can't get Caitlin Clark, gang. Everybody can't get Olivia Miles, gang. Everybody can't get that. But her guards are really fucking good. They are. They're not ass. So Wes' point.
My point was they was inconsistent.
With these, bro, everybody ain't consistent, bro. Everybody have bad games, bro. Everybody not consistent. Everybody not. Even the best guards in the W. Hell, Caitlin Clark sometimes don't be consistent, bro. But she's the best fucking point guard in the league. Everybody has inconsistencies, bro. This fucking basketball. Everybody ain't.
I can't tell.
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know if inconsistencies is a problem. Here's what I think. I think the problem, and when she went there, when they said she was going there, I always try to look at fit, bro. And from my eyes, I didn't think it was a good fit because I think Alicia has a casual personality. I think Ryan has a casual personality.
And I don't think I'm gonna tell you why. OG. I disagree with that. I disagree.
Play the video for West, please.
I disagree with the fit because the conversation that me and West was just having, if you were like when he just said X, right? She wants to play X with three.
Well, see, no, but hold on. No, I got you. So here's my point. Let me finish it out though. So my point is with them two type of personalities, and if I'm talking about Angel. If she don't have a full understanding, going back to that understanding of who you are as a player, if she doesn't fully understand who she is, what her strong suits are, and what her weak points are, and she gets put in a position to where I'm playing with players who they gonna, if I'm bringing the ball up, they gonna fall to the wing, as opposed to having somebody that's more of a, hey, no, give me the ball, I got it. You know what I mean? If she had that type of player, that's what I'm saying. I never thought the fit would work because she playing with two casual players, and from what it looks like, the coach is very casual as far, because West got a point. The coach got to be stern in his. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. No, it's two sides of it. It's two sides of it. I'm not absolving her. What I'm saying is the coach has, this is what we doing, right? But at the same time, again, she's Angel Reese, right? So you ain't gonna bench her. So for me, if you know what my solution is? This is my solution. I can't never coach a person like that, bro. I can't, because she's never gonna fall in line. She's always gonna try to show me what she can't do. So for me, I'm cutting ties. This ain't a good fit. This ain't good. And I want you to be delusional in your confidence in what you do well. I want you to be delusional in your confidence in what you do well. I don't need you to be delusional in the shit that you don't do well, though. And that's
a week ago. He's been speaking on this. She doesn't give a fuck.
Let me jump back in here. Everybody got their shit off. We ain't got to keep talking about Angel Reese. Great convo though, by the way, and it was needed. I think the way this platform grew so much when it comes to WNBA talks, and they doing something. If y'all hear that banging, they doing something in a different unit. But the growth of this platform over the last couple of years, 2 hours talking about WNBA is amazing. Hopefully college football has the same growth in here, and that's my responsibility to do that. But if you are in here, y'all, I need to play this video. So Twitch and YouTube, y'all can hear this. If you on the Discord stage, you probably not going to be able to hear it, but I'll drop it in the chat real quick. Y'all can put it on your own time real quick, or like right now real quick. Hold on. So y'all can play right now as I'm playing it, and then we're going to come back and talk about it. But we got to get off of WNBA by 1 o'clock, y'all, preferably before, and then we'll work our way to the NFL. All right, I didn't hear it. It's my first time actually playing the word for word and hearing it. So let me just see what the coach said. And this is the coach talking about Angel Reese, by the way.
They went to the foul line 34 times. And unfortunately for us, they didn't shoot a good percentage. That's really why we stayed in the game, because we, when we got it inside and we didn't have a huge advantage, we need to kick it back out and try to get some upgrades. And I think we just, I think we had probably 9 shots or so blocked in the first half. Now, I like us being aggressive at taking it to the rim, but we also have to find our time when, they start to surround you, bring multiple bodies to the ball, where we need to be able to pass it out and, get some of the inside-out game going. All
right, so basically he said, sometimes the ball, we got to work an inside-out game. When the defense is corralling you down low, that doesn't mean you have to basically go up every single time for the most part. Basically they want better looks.
That's it.
Yeah.
That is it. Nothing to her play style. It's all about shot attempts when she's crowded. Whoop-de-doo. They don't say it says
that's
nothing.
A normal.
Nah, you know what's funny?
It says nothing. Like, you talk, play this for us.
Exactly.
Play this for us.
Nah, but I always wondered, like, the amount of times that I've seen her go get a rebound and try to kick it out for a 3, I would like to see that increase, bro, because a lot of times she gets that offensive rebound. She goes up with some nonsense. Sometimes it goes in. A lot of times it don't.
Nah. You don't do that.
I know what you're saying.
You go up though. You don't. Nah.
I know.
But even though she has her flaws, game, but you're not even.
That video was about her play style, by the way.
You're not even taught that game. You get that motherfucking rebound at
It's
the
about
basket, you put that shit back up. You don't.
Yeah, you go up.
You don't get your own rebound, and I'm not saying you saying do it every time. So I don't want you to take it like that. But you don't get the rebound and pass it out more times than you go up. Like you never do that. Never.
Nah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I wouldn't even tell her to do that. I would just. I don't know what the I don't know what the percentages is of that right now. But I just would like to see her do it a little bit more, because she has Ryan Howard out there, bro. Like every time she get the ball and I see Ryan Howard literally right next to a wide open corner three, like all she has to do is just turn around and look. But it's like I'm with you on what you're saying though.
She definitely has tunnel vision when she gets the ball inside, and I agree with the coach. She takes a lot of difficult layup attempts when she does not have to, and she could do a better job at spraying. And her last year in Chicago, all they said was, "Look at how great she is as a point forward. We told you that wasn't her game. She's not supposed to play close to the basket. She's supposed to orchestrate the offense, set things up, et cetera, et cetera." So if you are that good at seeing the floor, and you are that advanced with your reads, hey, when the paint is crowded, when you don't have a clear advantage with your shot, find the open man on the court and make something happen. And she's not.
Sorry to interrupt you. What's her percentage like uncontested?
She can't be changed, bro. That's simple.
Did she be making the uncontested shit or not? She be missing that shit too.
Nah.
She be missing that shit too.
Uncontested and contested, she missed both, bro.
So she don't even be making shit with nobody in the paint. That's crazy.
And look, I want to say this: y'all gotta start holding your friends accountable, bro. When your friends just going off the deep end, like Shaggy really has this vendetta against her, and he's not speaking to anything that he spoke to earlier. He is completely shifted to focus on something else to try to make a point that does not coincide with anything that we discussed earlier. Has nothing to do with how she's playing from the perimeter and the least that she's been given.
I appreciate it.
Start holding your friends more accountable. Shaggy, you got to be better.
Yes.
You got to be better.
Tell them hold me accountable. You do it.
I'm doing it. I said you got to be better. I'm telling everybody to take.
I don't got to be better. Angel Reese got to be better. If she was better, we wouldn't be having this fucking conversation.
All right.
What year is
she's a good player.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna wrap it up here.
She's not good.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna wrap it up here. The three best players on the Dream are all having career years. Ms. Gray's having a career high in her points per game average. Ryan Howard's having a career high in her points per game average. And same thing for Angel Reese. Ms. Gray's coming at 19.6, Ryan at 17.8, and Angel at 15. Is that factual? Angel at 15.6. I think that's factual.
Yeah, that's fact. That's fact.
Yeah, Angel
I'm just trying to make sure. Be Young, it's not a slight to her, gang. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not lying about them three, gang. Damn, bro.
Y'all niggas.
Bro, I'm not on that side, gang.
Yo, Be Young, look at that shooting though, bro.
All this shit, and she averaging a career high.
Bro, she's shooting 40%.
I'm trying to give her some flowers and we wrapping up, and you
jazzing up averaging 15.
Be Young, bro. She's shooting 40%, fam. She shoots 40%. All she does is take layups, gang. What are you talking about?
I'm about to be the WNBA heel up in this bitch. For real.
If I was coaching,
nigga averaging.
My girl Brian, funny as hell.
Niggas be in here talking like she averages 2 points a fucking game or some shit. Nigga, yeah, she flawed, but nigga, yeah, bro. Niggas just talking,
bro. She not nice. Be Young, you don't gotta do that, bro. She not nice, bro.
If she was a lock in what she really did well, nigga, that'll go up by 5 or 6 more points, nigga. She really be doing some
literally. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, that ain't going up.
OG, what year is it now for her, bro? You're free
there, bro. But I'm gonna put you on the server mute because I feel like you coming in with trolls. I'm gonna start doing that, y'all, with all due respect. Just sit y'all serve me real quick. All right, Razak, I'm gonna take you off now because we wrapping the convo, bro. You came on the back end. I apologize for that. It's your fault.
I need you do that for everybody. You be picking and choosing.
You good, bro. You good, bro.
Early was getting his shit off, by the way.
All right. Ken, you sitting on server mute right now, again. Like, y'all, but on a serious note, y'all, it's not necessary, bro. Like, yeah, I promise you, you do not. And Twin, I'm about to take you right off. y'all do not have to speak tween you. You don't have to speak for every single thing, gang. Like sometimes if you don't fit, like you don't gotta add. You know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna move it, y'all, because I am on the time crunch and I am trying to manage and host the show well. I think we had a great conversation around the WNBA so far today. Shout out to CC and the Fever, and then shout out to the Angel Reese convo as well, and even the Lynx and the Aces convo. We are going to dive into some more things tomorrow when it comes to standings, finals prediction, and things like that. Everybody has about 8 to 9 games left. We're going to take a little. I sent myself that this morning too, what the standings is right now from a matchup perspective. Yeah, I did from a matchup perspective. I picked that up.
I know the top. His name on the top of my head for you.
Huh?
I said I know for the top of my head. You want me to just tell you right now?
What, 1 through 8?
Yeah.
What is it?
What, the standings 1 through 8?
Yeah, go.
4 Fever.
No, 1 through 8. Go 1 through 8.
1 through 8. Lynx, Valkyries, Aces, Fever, Dream, Liberty, Mystics, Lynx.
Oh,
come on, bro. I missed the WNBA for a reason.
That wasn't hard, bro.
Now it wasn't hard.
I was about to. Now, when you challenged them, though, I'm like, bro,
Look was right. That wasn't hard. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. I apologize for that. That wasn't hard. That's on me. That's
and the top four was already understood. Like, it really only have to memorize them.
That was a bad question. That was a bad question. That's on me. Shout out.
Hey, Low.
Nah, we done. We done, gang. We done, Beyond. Please, bro.
Oh no. I'm talking. No. Hey, look, hey, we running that back. If they meet in the playoffs, we running that back, nigga.
Oh my, bro, we can bet whatever if they meet in the playoffs.
Wait, hold on. Who? Dream and
Fever. No, ain't no who, nigga.
I don't think Fever losing in the first round, gang.
I'm in.
Pretty much anybody they can play in the first round.
Yeah.
Hey, quick story. Me and Low had a $20 bet on the Fever and
my shit free.
Fever, bruh. I text that nigga on the game over. I'm like, this month, I'm talking all this shit about Andrew in here, but she really blew the fucking layup for the game. I text that nigga that and sent him the 20, bruh.
Oh, yeah, I've been on the game yesterday.
Bruh, I'm talking all this shit.
Yeah, we can lock. Yeah, we can lock in the playoffs.
All right,
Hey, Shaggy, what's the? Oh, my bad, bro.
Now, if you about to say the last thing, go ahead, bro. We about to move though.
No, I was dead about to go into the stand and shit. I was about to say ask Shaq because I know he said it last night when I texted him. But what do we gotta be to see the links in a chip?
You gotta be 3.
Yeah, I think if we go 3, then we're gonna
be careful what you wish for though.
Right now.
Oh, niggas trying to avoid. I see.
Avoid. I'm trying to.
We gonna play them either way. I'm about to say we gonna play them no matter what.
Like what is? Like he just trying to.
I gotta move.
No, I'm trying to see them in a chip, gang.
I gotta move y'all with all due respect. All right, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's been tapping in for the first hour and 53 minutes of the show today. We got a good viewing right now on Twitch. Solid people watching right now on YouTube. If you watch it on YouTube, do not forget to hit the thumbs up button on this video. It helps the algorithm out for anybody that's surfing on YouTube to come across the show today. Be willing to join the Discord. Be willing to come on the stage like these fellas are up here at the moment. Be willing to become a member potentially, and all the other different perks and benefits when it comes to supporting the Fact and Stats platform or talking within the platform. Make sure you all become a member. Again, link is in the description on this video. Gave away $25 today. We'll continue to do giveaways as long as there is a show. Not daily, but pretty much weekly or bi-weekly. Then also that will be shifting to apparel side of things too when it comes to the giveaway aspect of that. Shaggy, that package is packaged. I'm going to go to the post office after the show today, and I should ship that to you. That should be there probably by Thursday or Wednesday. Next, y'all, we're going to bypass the preseason only because of the time that I asked till tomorrow, because only one WNBA game today anyway. So one WNBA game tomorrow to talk about preseason week 1 in football, who stood out on your team or across the league. That'll be going to tomorrow as well. We're going to be diving into some of the NBA schedule matchups, the whole full season schedule drop. And then tomorrow is also the AFC North day. So I'm going to reach out to some Ravens fans, see if we can get some Steelers fans, etc. in here to talk about this division. And then next week, Monday, we're closing it out with AFC West. And then Tuesday will be the NFC West. And then we're done with all the divisions. Let me reach out to my man that's a Bears fan. I reached out to like 3 Packers fans, dog. All whiffs, man. All whiffs. And what's the other team? The Vikings. I reached out to Jigga late today. That's on me. But I ain't got nothing from Jigga. I ain't get a response.
Lily whiffed on you.
Well, she today was during the week is just a bad time for her.
You got Shaggy, bro. You good?
Oh,
he do not got me.
Oh, nah, he not claiming the Packers. So yeah, whatever we hear out of
I just don't care to speak on the conversation.
Whatever we hear out of Jordan Woods and my man's about to come in here as a Bears fan. I'll probably be that, and then I will pick back when I get in contact with Jigga, Nacho, Lily, and somebody else, whoever else. Then we'll pick up those two teams too. And
that's not true. That's what I want to talk about with this division. This shit is jazzed up. Nobody picks none of these teams to win anything. But we got to start. Oh, they're the three. Man, I'm cool, bro. We don't look at these teams and fucking say one of these teams to win the bowl, to make the bowl. Fuck no, bro. Y'all got the man, whatever, bro. This division hype, man. Packers flame out every year. Lions flame out every year. Bears want to come up. I give y'all that. Other than that, no.
Right, I said fake outrage. Yeah, the W Talks was amazing today. Ari.com. Nana, I hope all is well with you, man. You crossed my mind the other day. I haven't heard from you in a minute, but it's good to see you tap into the chat today.
Ari said the W Talk was amazing today?
No. She said, dang, y'all still on the W.
Oh, that would have surprised me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, that makes more sense.
All right, so I'm trying to stall it out a little bit for my man that's a Bears fan to pop in here. Quick stall out news in the meanwhile. Kawhi Leonard or the NBA investigation into the Clippers and Steve Ballmer is now over. They did not find anything as far as Kawhi being paid under the table or different weird things like that. So you can expect now him to end up in Toronto. You know, he pretty much stayed in Toronto, been spending a lot of time in Toronto over the last month and a half anyway. So, you know, that's another team to worry about in the Eastern Conference when it comes to Kawhi, Scotty, CMB, and everything that they got over there on that roster. As far as the Clipper side of things, we'll be looking forward. I won't be, but they'll be looking forward to seeing Darius Garland, Ingram, maybe West. Garland.
He said I won't be.
Garland, Ingram, and company. Playing basketball over there. I saw yesterday, I didn't look too much into it, but I don't even think they're about to bring Mathurin back. I saw the 3 teams in the hunt for signing and trading for Mathurin. I forgot the 3 teams. It was like
you don't know them.
I forgot the 3 teams. It was like the Bucks,
Pablo got to be the worst snitch of all time.
Let me look it up. Hold on.
Hey, Wes or Jordan, I feel like y'all will have some insight on this. I'm confused. So did the NBA investigate it basically? Like, did they basically just investigate themselves?
What do you mean?
What makes
they
were investigating?
Like, I'm saying, but at the end of is it a situation where like the NBA basically was investigating one of the owners, like Wes just said, but that's still the NBA. Like you still like.
Oh yeah, I mean like one of their
internal investigation.
I mean.
Yeah.
Shit! I already called my man Wade. Let me call my man Wade.
There's an element of that, Low, from the standpoint of is the league incentivized to like potentially like
let it slide? Yeah, to let it. That's
like
what
it
I'm
looks
thinking.
bad if you have cap circumvention, but I don't think so. Not in this. I don't think in this case that they would have let it slide. But that's not a bad question though, because like that if that comes like so, let's say that story would have been true and they would have paid him on the table. That would have been a really bad look.
That's a bad look for the league. That's what I'm saying. So it's like I feel like. I mean, I'm not saying this is exactly what happened. Obviously, it's just a theory, like conspiracy theory, call it what it is. But it's like, when are you gonna tell somebody they can investigate themselves? Like at that point, it's like, hey, like it's in our best. Like we might not quote unquote say, hey, look the other way, but we, just because we can also just as human beings could look at the situation and say, hey, it's probably in our best interest if this isn't true.
Yeah. So they are still to what F said. They are still looking at. If they violated the cap circumvention by some other mechanisms, but the way I read it, because I read the article that they put out, ESPN put out, is
I figured you did. That's why I asked you. You only nigga I know that really read articles,
bruh. It sounds like the way it's phrased, and this is just my perception of it. Whatever penalty comes from it is not going to be anything that prevents him getting traded or anything. It sounds like they're trying to negotiate like a middle ground hey, look, we did something to punish him, but not like the ultimate punishment, like they were talking about handing down. Like, oh, he traded
They
older
talking
contract.
about him paying restitution and shit like that.
Oh well, yeah. Oh well, yeah. That too.
Restitution.
So yeah.
If he gotta pay restitution, nigga, don't that mean he's guilty?
This is what I'm saying. They're trying to get like a middle ground of they didn't directly funnel money to him, but maybe they introduced him to some people who they knew would give him a lot of money, which incentivized him to come. And does that mean that they were doing it? It's hard to prove intent there though, to circumvent the cap. So I think that's the thing that the Clippers are pushing back on. Like, okay, even if we did, how can you say
you
that that's
can't
us
prove
doing
that we did it for this specific reason?
Yeah. So they're trying to go back and forth about.
All right.
So
yeah, they was talking about like lodging and shit.
Yeah. I mean, they did that shit for sure, but like, can you prove it? Probably not.
It is.
It's not what you know; it's what you can prove, bro.
Exactly.
All right, appreciate y'all for that quick little pause on that. He said bet he still didn't pop in here yet. So let me just give y'all an update. The teams that we did miss, they would get picked up when it comes to where's the document? Battle of Divisions. Still be missing this division right here. Everybody, NFC South.
Oh, the Panthers, right?
South, we missed the Falcons because we was rapping. Justin didn't get to talk. And who's the other team? Bucks. Fredo wasn't here. So Falcons, Bucks, and then who you just say, Shaggy? Or we missed the Colts. No, not the Colts.
We do the Panthers.
Yeah, Early was here.
So I think Early did the Panthers. That don't really count, but
who's this other team right here? The Titans. The Titans.
Dang, Jada busy.
Okay.
Yeah, Jada be grinding. Titans.
She do be on the photo, bro.
Yeah, she be grinding. Titans needed. All right, he said he in here.
I think my man Carlos just going to talk about the Vikings.
All right, bro. Carlos just followed me this morning too. Come to live show. He pressed on the tweet. Come to live show. Come to.
I sent it to him, bro.
Live show stage. Shut up, bro. All right.
You okay, bro?
I'm great, brother. Who we been say right here? Y'all said Falcons and Bucks.
We got an ass later WNBA hoops today, bro. It's only one game.
Falcons needed, Bucks needed. Yeah, we about to go ahead and jump to. All right, everybody that's watching, y'all. Thank y'all again. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button on this video on YouTube. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Next show will be tomorrow at 11 a.m. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure y'all hit that follow button at 2,027 followers. Shout out to the growth because it won't be 1 million. Also, shout out to the growth for just being consistent when it comes to streaming. For you all, gaming and or talking sports wise with the show. Battle of the NFC North. So tomorrow we're going to talk about the Wings and the Valkyries game. We're also going to be talking about, we're going to do what we did last year, looking at some of the team's first 10 games of the schedule in the NBA wise, or looking at some big matchups, not including Christmas because we already talked about that. So other holidays or other big games or whatever the case may be. Most nationally televised games, things like that. And then, what did I just say already? Battle of the NFC North. And I think that's the show tomorrow. I might be missing something, but if I do remember, if I am forgetting something, it'll be in the tweet later today anyway. We got a munch in the chat, y'all. No Ice Spice. You ever going to win in 1v1 me? I won my last game this morning, brother. So just, like, you don't got to be a munch, gang.
Yeah, I know why they said that. I ain't going to lie. Shout out to you for that win,
I know why they said it, too. But I don't spend my time playing 2K. Yeah, I can say we got a bunch in the chat, gang. Yeah, I said it.
I don't spend my time playing 2K shit. You was, and it's okay.
Yeah, I said it. Okay, so what? And I can still beat you, nigga. So what? And I can still beat all y'all in here on 2K. On my life, I can beat all y'all in here on 2K. On my life.
I don't think you can.
I don't play 2K.
And I play any of y'all for money.
Like this is like the fourth stage of being washed. You bragging about beating people.
I don't care if I'm washed. That's the thing.
Okay, I don't even have a game on my phone.
You're washed.
Bro, I was muted, bro, but that was crazy, gang. That was crazy. Stop bragging about being
regular. Bitch, on my body, I get what I want. Like, you thought I was feeling you? That nigga munch. Nigga eat it, he ate it for lunch. Bitch, on my body, I get what I want. Like, bitch, say that, let's keep it a view. Wanna be mad if you wanna see me. I still, I can't feel it. Stop playing with him,
Nah,
right? You
man.
thought I was feeling you?
I could be anybody
That
any
nigga
day down
munch.
the
Nigga,
bag.
either he ate it for lunch. This on my body, I get what I want, like. You thought I was feeling you? That nigga munch. Nigga, either he ate it for lunch. This on my body, I get what I want, like. This ain't violence, keep it a beans. Know to be mad, I'm be on the stage.
I told him the other day, bro.
I know I was, bro, but I can still be all of y'all. It don't matter. I can still be all of y'all. It don't matter.
Deshaun Watson
There's not one person in this community that can beat me in 2K, and I bet any amount of money. Not one person in this community that can beat me in 2K. Not one person in this community that can beat me in 2K. That's a fact. I'm washed, though, right? But I'm Deshaun Watson, right? I'm D-Watt, right?
Yeah, you Lakers Russ.
Yes. That's like D-Watt coming in here and saying, "Can't nobody in here play quarterback better than me."
Like,
that ain't true. I got my man Bean to join the party so fast. That's not true. I got my man Bean to come in here so fast, nigga.
Bro, and Bean is not going to tell you he's going to play NFL quarterback better than Deshaun Watson.
He'll play 7-on-7 better than him.
No, he won't.
No, he will not.
My boy is a 7-on-7 demon. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. My boy is 7-on-7 demon.
Hey, is this that's Mario. Okay, that's Mario right there. Who's this right here?
That's like me saying I break every one of you niggas shooting dice, nigga. That's a given, nigga.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Up, nigga.
Just what I do, nigga.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Up, nigga. Shut the hell up, Kenny. Yes, we can play cross-play.
He'll never talk about playing tongue,
Kenny.
bro.
I give you
playing tongue, nigga.
Deal of a lifetime. My 500, your 100 is 2K, Kenny. My 500, your 100. Deal of a lifetime, nigga.
Spades.
Deal of a lifetime.
Where you play spades, nigga?
Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I play spades, man.
All right, y'all. Let me lock in.
I'll fly down and clean you up some spades.
I don't even know.
You can't, nigga. I promise you.
I don't know how to play spades. I'm still trying to learn. I ain't gonna lie.
But I ain't gonna hold you. All I got is $10 a book, man. I can't do more than $10 a book. I ain't having.
All right, y'all.
Bro, OG don't care, bro. OG the type dude, he'll play you for 50 cents a book.
All right, y'all.
What's up, Everett?
I want to take a nigga, man. I so want to take Jordan Woods,
man. A lot. You know? Kenny, yes, send me a DM. My 500 to your 100. Let's get it popping. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get into the NFC.
Wait.
Yeah, anybody can get that deal. Not just Kenny.
Wait, my 500 to your 100? Okay.
Yeah, anybody can get that deal.
Okay. What is that? That's a 2K quick match?
Yes, 2K quick match. Anybody can get that.
Bro, go find somebody crack this dude's head, bro.
Wash King. Shout out to D-Watt, man. Shout out to Lakers Russ. Matter of fact, yeah, excuse me, I apologize, Russ fan. Why not?
Yeah, we didn't.
How I not speak
we never did that.
Yeah, that's on me, dog. Yeah. My bad, Russ. You had a phenomenal
never did that. That's a
Russ, I'm not gonna stoop to West.
I'm not gonna front. Niggas just know how to get me off.
No, good. I'm not even thinking about you, nigga.
Bro, watch
I'm not even
out,
thinking about you.
Watch out.
Wait, what?
Watch out,
You've been up here the whole
time, and this is the first time you came
Can I give Russ his flowers?
out, bro.
Can I give Russ his flowers real quick, gang?
Nah, bro, I'm cool on you, gang. Nobody give Russ his flowers. We cool on y'all.
Russ, I'm not gonna stoop
cool on y'all. We not having conversations with y'all. We band with y'all. That's your
now Russ can't get his flowers, bro.
Let me go get my salute on the Lions real
Russ, I'm not gonna stoop to West and good level. You had a phenomenal career, brother, prior to the Lakers. I really do mean that, and I really do believe that. You had a good year or something like that in the Clippers season 2, especially in the playoffs when Kawhi and Paul George were not there. You rose to the occasion against Phoenix. Triple doubles like 3 or 4 times in your career. That is hard to average. MVP, scoring leader, might have been the assist leader one year. And you know, you was a warrior. You was healthy. You played.
Did it 3 times. What are you talking about?
Three. My bad, bro.
He has
my bad.
3 assists.
My bad, bro.
2 times scoring champ, 3 times assist champ. Yeah.
There you
4
go,
times triple double average.
You had a hell of a career, brother. And it's really unfortunate what that Lakers tenure did for you. And you had an offer from the Wizards. What the report said?
He also won the scoring title twice.
It was a 2-year. It was
one time. He won the scoring twice.
Potential 2-year offer. It was a potential 2-year offer, but he didn't either like the role or the terms of the offer. So I'm guessing it was some like non-guaranteed shit in there as well.
Oh, so time the fuck out. Hold on, I'm trying to be a nice guy and I can't be a nice guy no more. Who the fuck is he in year 18, 19 to say, oh yeah, I don't want to play behind a cuff? Nigga, you're not the future. Like, what? You should want to embrace a role like that and help build this nigga up.
This is the Wizards thing, bro.
Nah, bro.
I think he said that about the Wizards, though,
gang. Both teams, gang. The Kings, a cuff. The Wizards team.
The Wizards actually is worse for him to say that, though, because who was he to say he don't want to play behind Trae Young and what they got going on over there, bro?
I don't know what they say his role would have been, but that would have been a nice little,
Man, he would have been good off the bench for them. I don't know why he wouldn't stay.
But he looking around like, really, gang? He like, this is what
What
it's
are
come
y'all
to.
talking
Like,
about, bro?
it's like we doing this now. It's like,
like
Not
no funny.
the
As a 37-year-old
it's time to
father
go
of three
home.
and a husband, if I don't like and a vet, I'm a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm solidified. If I play, I'm just playing for my love of the game moving forward because there are no championship contenders
Rightfully
that
so.
are after me right now.
And
We had
rightfully
two
so.
teams.
Okay, but add that part though. Rightfully
Say
so.
whatever you want to say, bro. There were
Come
two
on, bro.
teams that
See that we can't have
expressed
no
some
honest
interest.
conversation.
I
Game. It's like,
disagree with you.
bro,
Nah, you just
what
being
can
nasty. I'm with Wes. I'm with Wes on this.
Yeah,
Shaggy a contender winning Russ right now? Who?
bro,
You
he
said
just
what?
did it
I
for
can't.
he was with the Denver Nuggets in 25 and helped them win a
Nah, bro.
playoff
Hold
series
on, Wes.
and was
Wes, I
good for them in the
apologize, bro.
playoffs
He acting
until he
different.
broke
He
his
acting
hand.
different for the show, bro. Shaggy, what contender will want Russ right now, bro?
That's not the point, bro.
All right.
That's not the point he
You don't.
making.
No, nigga. I wouldn't.
That's not the
Based on
point
his
Wes making. Y'all
accolades, bro.
bugging?
To me, you do more damage by still playing
Yeah, it's time.
and
It's time to
talking some
Yeah,
bounce,
shit like
bro.
that, bro.
It's
There's
time
no
to
point for
bounce.
him
I
to be
mean, we've
playing
been
for the
saying
Indiana
that for
Pacers,
a
bro. There's
while
no
now,
point, bro.
though.
Yeah.
Well, I think he
but
realized it last year though. But last year was the first year he played, and it was for a team where they weren't going to
And
do
it just
like.
felt meaningless, yeah.
Yeah. That's so.
Nigga,
He look around like, what the fuck am I doing? Like
I
really.
saw Elijah want to play with the Toronto Raptors. I'm like, come on,
Exactly.
dog.
He
Just gonna
probably
call that
experienced
shit
that
over,
shit last
dog. It's
season and said,
over,
I'm not
dog.
doing this shit
yeah,
again.
nah, the
Yeah, like what?
king.
Like for
Yeah,
the Wizards, the king. Like
that's what I'm
no, bro.
saying, bro. Like, but
No.
to the notion that he shouldn't be trying to dictate some terms of his contract. Like, if you're an independent contractor, if you're a free agent, yet always value yourself. To anyone listen, don't listen to what Ev's talking about, bro. He's chatting. Like, that's an insane thing to say.
All right. Well, I'm not going to
Is that
drag
what
it.
they offer you?
I'm not
Who are
going to.
you to dictate terms?
I'm not going to drag it. I'll pick it back up later.
And can you give us one of your favorite Russell Westbrook memories? Not troll, by the way. I'm actually asking for a real memory.
Game winner against the Denver Nuggets, inbound pass. I think from Steven
That
Adams or something like that. Yeah, easily one of my favorite
that
players.
one.
Yeah,
That was MVP year, right?
yeah, that was solidified it for me. Like that was.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that I remember where I was. I remember that. Man, I was a Russ fan that year, bro. That nigga was. Man, that was
He's a heck of a ball player, bro. If
He was on time in that year.
I never had nothing against the dude. It was two things that I can say about Russ that I just did not like, and the second one not even about him. The first thing, his mid-range game fell off. The second thing, I met two weirdos, Goods and West. If it wasn't for them, I'll give him more props. Okay? That's just a reality situation, bro. Russ,
You so I met two weirdos.
I met two weirdos, gang.
But leave my dog alone. Hey, Wes, after you get on his ass, let me get
I
a
don't have
Russ
nothing to
memory
say
from
to
you
him,
too,
bro.
man.
I'm Mariah Carey to him, bro. Why are you so obsessed with me, bro? Ain't nobody.
Mariah Carey.
Let me get a Russ memory, Wes, bro. Let me just get one from a real fan, bro.
My favorite Russ memory. It's funny. He picks that game and that moment. You know, he already said it, so I won't speak to it. I'll say my favorite off of that. It's either the game he had against the Magic or the game he had against the Celtics. Both his MVP year though. What he did in both of those games, Magic on the road, closing them out. He had a 40-point triple double, and then a 45-point triple double against the Celtics. I mean, it's special. He's one of those guys.
Yeah, crazy
I guess
game.
if I give a playoff memory before Goods goes, favorite playoff memory is the bucket he got against the Spurs to close them out. And one.
What was that? 2011?
No, 2016.
2016.
Yeah.
Am I blind?
You probably got to look back into it, gang. What you about to say, good?
Yeah, I gotta look into it. Good.
What's the last thing? What you about to say, good?
Oh no, I have a lot of great memories. One that's
a lot of
a
bad,
little more
a lot
recent,
of bad
not
ones
too
to be fair,
recent.
but go ahead.
Yeah, and sometimes this is why I don't like to talk to you niggas, bro. Like real shit. Niggas
Bruh,
like,
go ahead with that shit,
I don't like to
bro.
talk to y'all about Russ for this exact reason. But yeah,
Shut your soft
the
ass
game
up.
against the Jazz where we were down by 20. I think it was game 5, or it was game 4 or something. I think at home.
Game
with him and
5.
PG.
You're right. Game 5.
Yeah, where
That was
we
what,
came back.
what was that, 2018? 2018? Yeah, 2018.
Yeah, when we came back, we were down by like 20, and then Russ took over in the third quarter. We won that game. That just showed like tremendous grit. Regular season, man, there's a lot, bro.
There's a lot.
Yeah, I want to. Well, we can stop there again. We'll pick more back up tomorrow. I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm on a super duper time crunch. But man, I just want to say one last thing. That Rustin PG year was special. Like no bullshit. I enjoyed watching that season from those two players, man. Especially Paul George. So,
them niggas was hooping. Yeah, facts.
They were hooping. NFC North time.
Which year you talking about?
2018.
When Paul George finished top 3 in MVP joint.
I could be Mr. or the Dame year.
That's the Dame year, I think.
That's the Dame year.
Yeah, that Dame shot was insane, by the way. But hey, another story. Can you imagine what good did in that moment, game? Like, I know he threw his phone, bro.
He probably broke his TV. I ain't gonna lie.
Step back from half court cash. Side step. That's insane. All right, y'all. NFC North time. We got Mari up here representing. He's on deafin. Carlos, what's good, bro? We got Mari up here representing.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
The Chicago Bears. We got my boy Carlos in here. Long time no talk. Obviously, brother. Good to hear you again, brother. Representing the Vikings. Or the Packers, I'm sorry. Which one is it? I'm sorry, the Vikings? Packers.
Oh, no, it is not the Packers.
It's the Vikings. Yeah. Sorry, I cannot remember.
You good.
The Vikings. And then, obviously, Jordan Woods up here solo holding down the Lions. If Rod come up. How I've been doing, I looked at the team with the worst record in that division the previous year. And then they talked first, and we went our way up. I do got to be finished roughly around like 150, 145. 150.
So that's me.
But that gives
unfortunately. What you got going on today, bro?
That gives every
who represents the Packers?
Bro, you know he always got something lined up, bro.
You got somebody representing the Packers, or they could come in. Was that Carlos that said that?
No, that's Cable.
No.
That's who? I'm sorry. Cable. Oh,
Cable.
You made it. Oh, what's up, bro? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, reach out to you, let you know we're doing that today. I'm glad you made it, bro. All right, cool. We got all 4 from the division. We're going again, like I said, every division you have at least 10 to 15 minutes. And that's that. Where am I going? Yeah, I'm a grown ass man. I live a good life, bro.
Bro, y'all know he missed the lineup, bro. He always got something lined up, bro.
Yeah, nigga, what you got lined up, nigga?
Angel Reese.
Bro, what? Nah.
Say Angel Reese's name, Beyonce gets so mad, bro. Beyonce see red when he hear Angel name, gang. I ain't gonna lie, he get.
Hey man, that's Killy up here, bro.
He see red, bro.
I'm a supporter, man.
Let's go ahead and get into it. So this is the battle of divisions. We got 3 more divisions to go after this division right here. Like I said, I start from the team that had the worst record last year, work my way up. What we do in this segment right here, and I wanted to repeat all this over, by the way. But what we do in this segment right here. What led to your division? What related to your record last season? 9-8, 9-8, 9-7, 11-6, whatever the case may be. What led to your record? What did your team do in the off season? The off season is the coaching changes, if any, free agency, trades, things like that. After that, what is your expectations? So off season expectations, schedule. That's all it is. Off season expectations, schedule. Off season goes to rookies, coaching, trades, free agency, expectations. Missing the playoffs, Super Bowl, playoffs, whatever, division winners, schedule, wins and losses. Literally simple. Off season, expectations, schedule. The first thing is always the first thing, though. What led to your record last year? Jordan Woods, you were up, bro. 9-8 Detroit Lions last year. Obviously been winning a lot of football games over the last 3 seasons. What led to your 9-8 record last year?
Oh man, it's crazy because it felt like we went like 5-12 or 6-11. You look up, it was a terrible year. We still went 9-8. So that don't give me no solace, but it's like that is a step forward, big picture for the organization from where it was before this little Dan Campbell era. So putting it in that perspective, but expectations were Super Bowl high going into last year, and obviously they failed miserably at that. What led to it? I mean, let some people in here tell it was Ben Johnson. He left, which made the defense fall off a cliff, which made the O-line die. So that's what some people would tell you. But if you actually watch the play football, the O-line was in flux. And this is something I got wrong going to the year. I thought the O-line was going to be much better than it was going to the year. But it was clear from game 1 that guys were playing out of position. You had a rookie right guard trying to play center on the road in Lambeau Field and had to play a lot of center last year in Tate Redlich. You had guys like Mahogany who were ass, and guys were just, the line was just bad. We lost, from the previous season. We lost guys like Ragnar. We lost guys who have been stalwarts on that line the whole time, and I thought they did a better job of redoing it on that offseason last year than they actually did. So that's on me. I doubt, because that's where a lot of my expectations were hinging. And then the defense, I mean, they died. I don't know what else to say. The defense just, like, I haven't seen a lot of defensive. I mean, the Niners have gone through it, but the defensive personnel fell off a cliff in terms of guys getting hurt as the season went on. To the point that back into the season, it was free eats on that secondary. It was free eats in the run game too, to be honest, which is not something I was used to seeing. So a lot of injuries. I felt like they did make a bet. While I don't think losing Ben was the biggest thing, I do think who they chose to hire wasn't the best decision. And they've spoken to that this offseason. They feel a lot more comfortable, a lot more ahead of schedule with Petzik being there as opposed to with Morton last year, who I thought would do a solid job, but it just wasn't a good fit. So I think those were the biggest things going into last year. And then I think they didn't do a lot to shore up the D-line. They never got any D-line help last year. They were relying heavily on McNeil to come back. He just wasn't himself coming back off an injury later in the season. And I think they were kind of also feeling themselves as well going into the last season. I didn't see the same attention to detail, the same urgency, the same, like, there seemed to be like a collective, okay, we can breathe now, we're here, we've arrived type of atmosphere, which they've also spoken to this offseason, getting back to having more competition at every position, more of a sense of urgency. And I've seen that a lot from watching all the press conferences and talking to my brother about like what he's seen at training camp and all that stuff. So I feel like the mindset is definitely a lot different last year. They fell on their asses, they fell on their face. And I think going into this season, regardless of, if they reach the ultimate goal, I think the mindset is a lot better. I can roll to the offseason if you want. Just off of that. Yeah. So coming off of a lot of things that I just described, they did go and get they did address the O-line. They addressed it with the fucking Monty trade, which Monty left, went to the Texans. We got Scruggs in there. We got Blake Miller in there to play right tackle. We got Cade Mays to play center, although he's out probably for the first few weeks with the wrist injury. So there's a lot of shuffling going on in camp right now in terms of like who's going to fill that position. Is it going to be somebody like Scruggs, or is it going to be, the 6th rounder, McLaughlin or whatever his name is, the rookie, the young guy, or is it going to be Tate having to fill back in at center and then shuffle elsewhere around him, somebody taking his right guard spot. So there's a shuffling going on right now in camp in terms of the positions on the O-line, which I think is, again, going to be a major thing. Obviously, like I said, Monty left, Pacheco in. I don't think Pacheco is going to have the same roles. Well, I know he's not going to have the same role as Monty. They're leaning heavily into Gibbs this year. Dan has spoken on it several times in the press conferences throughout training camp, so expect even heavier Gibbs dose than you're used to. I would expect him to be approaching Bijan level touches. I think Bijan had like 60 touches more than him, something like that last year. I think that number could get cut in half. I don't think he quite go to quite that level, but that number is going to, that gap between them two, I think is going to go down. The receiving room is good. I think Tesla being the downfield contested catch guy. I think J-Mo developing as a route runner and able to be not just a deep threat, but also a threat in the intermediate game is important to letting Tesla just be that downfield contested catch guy. Then you got Mr. Do-It-All in Amira, of course. Then they brought Dortch in on the back end for, as a rotational guy and, special teams and all that. So I think the offense is set. Laporte is healthy. And I didn't think he would be back. I still don't know if they pay him, but the fact that he's even back on the team is a little bit of a surprise to me, but he's healthy, so that'll be a big boost because they lost him and Brock Wright down the stretch of the season last year. That was an underrated loss on the offensive side of the ball. Leaning a lot more into probably changing up the run scheme a little bit. That's what the main thing Peck is going to be doing, the new OC coming over from the Cardinals. But a lot of what they do is going to look the same. I think you'll see a lot of they're going to try to get back to play a lot more to play action shit. The run scheme instead is going to look different from previous years, but a lot of it's going to look the same. I don't think to the naked eye you're going to see major differences in their offense. I think Pexic is just a guy that he's going to be the OC, but he's really brought in to just present a different flavor and present a way for them to get back to what they were good at in a little bit of a different way in the run game. So think not really any concerns with the OC. The defense, the word that's been said more than anything in all camp throughout since May from team activities and all that is nickel. They're playing a lot. They want to play a lot more nickel this year. Like, it's not going to be their base, but they're going to lean way more heavily into it. I would expect them to be maybe not up there like Seattle was in terms of how much nickel they're going to play, but they're going to play a lot more nickel than they did in the past. And I think it's because of some personnel concerns and also just I think the league overall is kind of trending in that way, and having versatility in the run game and the pass game and having 5 D-backs out there and having guys who can play in that way, flying around, being fast, all that. So there's quite a competition going on at the nickelback spot right now. Branch, obviously, when he comes back, can play some of that as well. I think you're going to see a lot of moving around in the secondary. But like I said, some of it's because of that's how they're going to be leading into what the guys are good at and how they're built. But I think the biggest part of that is going to be on the D-line. If you're going to play nickel that much, then you have to be like interior defensive line wise, you have to be really stout. I think Aleem will be back to that, but Reader's out the building. So Talik, who we got drafted last year in the first round, he is the key to me for that whole defense because him and McNeil have to be able to hold down that interior because if guys are just able to get through the line quickly and efficiently in the run game, then a lot of that nickel shit is not going to look as good. Because I think we have guys suited to play with 5 defensive backs on the field. We have personnel suited for that, but I don't think we're the best personnel in the league at it. We're probably around league average in that respect. So it can look a little spooky if guys are able to, if the line interior-wise is not able to give them an extra little bit of time to rally up and make plays. So Talik Williams is the X factor for me on the defense. Overall, I think, the team has an easy schedule. I expect them to make it. I think right now with this team, win a playoff game is the expectation right now. Win one playoff game. And if they prove to be better in certain areas as the season goes on, I will have no problem adjusting that up. But my expectation is for this team to win a playoff game and lose in the second round of the playoffs. And then the upside would be, potentially making the conference championship. So that's what I see. That's what's going on.
You hit everything on the money, and you walked onto expectations, talked about the offseason, talked about the changes from a coaching staff perspective. The last thing, you also just spoke on the schedule being easy. I'm just going to have you tally the wins and losses in the schedule real quick. Comments from Ryan. I don't know how he finished 4th in sacks. Ryan also said I can see us trading for James Conner. This year, we'll see what happens. He said Pet Zing run scheme's finna be amazing.
I agree. Yeah.
So, all right, shout out to Ryan for that. Week 1, you host the Saints.
That's a dub. BJ bet me. Dub.
Week 2, you travel to Buffalo to play the Bills on Thursday Night Football. Short week early.
Generational loss.
All right. Week 3, you come back home. You got the Jets.
Win.
Week 4, you travel to Carolina for the Panthers.
Win.
Week 5, you travel to Arizona for the Cardinals.
Win. Not going, Miles. Don't ask me again.
Early bye week. After that, week 7, you stay at home, or you come back home. I'm sorry. You got the Packers.
I will say a win. A win.
All right. Then after that, week 8, you stay at home. You got the Vikings.
Loss. I feel like one of them between that Packers game and that Vikings game, one of them feel like a loss. It's in division. We're gonna lose one of them games. So loss there.
A loss. Okay. And then week 9, you travel to Miami to play the Dolphins.
Win.
And then week 10, you got an international game against the Patriots.
Ooh, I got that. I'll say a loss. This is gonna be a good game. I wish it was here. It's supposed to be one of our home games.
All right, and what was that? I'm sorry. The Patriots
game?
You
just did the Patriots game.
Game?
Yeah.
All right, in week 11, you come back from the international game. You got a home game against the Bucks.
Win.
And then week 12, you home against the Bears.
At home against the Bears. Win.
And in week 13, you travel to Atlanta for the Falcons.
Win.
Week 14, you travel to Tennessee.
Win. It's too many wins,
week
bro.
Week 15, you travel to Minnesota.
That's a loss.
Week 16,
and I hate that that's sweeping them, but I said I hate that has them sweeping them. So, I can see that Vikings in that Green Bay game being flipped as far as the win or loss, like early in the season at home. But I'll say the loss right there for the Vikings for now.
All right, bet. Week 16, you come back home Monday Night Football against the Giants.
Win.
Week 17, you travel to Chicago.
Loss.
Week 18, you travel to Green Bay.
Loss.
That's gonna be some big games down the stretch right here.
Down the stretch, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Really
how many is that? Is that 11 or 12?
I counted 10 if I did that correctly. 10 and 7. I might have missed one, but I counted 10.
Oh yeah, I think you might have. I thought it was 11 or 12, but yeah,
Saints, Jets, Carolina, Arizona, 4-1. Green Bay was a win, 5, win 6, 7, loss. Tampa Bay was a win.
Yep.
8. Chicago right here was a win, 9. Mm-hmm. Atlanta was a win, I think 2. Tennessee was a win, that's 11. You right. Loss, win 12. So 12.
12, yeah. That's my ceiling and my floor is like close to each other. Like my ceiling is 12, my floor I think is 11. I think it's gonna be 11 or 12 wins. So.
All right,
not mad at 12.
Appreciate you, brother. We got the Lions coming in at 12-5 in that division right here. We're gonna go ahead and go to the next person. Appreciate you breaking down everything like that. Next team that was at the bottom. We had might be
that should be us.
Yeah, I say it should be the Vikings. So same thing to you, Carlos. Talk about what led to your team 9-8 record last year. You obviously finished the season on a 5-game winning streak. After that, jumping to the off season, as far as coaching changes, draft, the rookies, trades, free agency, whatever. And then what's your expectations for the season? And then we'll get into the schedule.
Yeah. First off, it's good to be back. I've been in the listeners a few times, but I haven't spoken in a while, so I appreciate y'all having me back. Last year, the biggest thing that really affected us was the injuries to the O-line. We had 26 different combinations on the offensive line because of injuries. So we had brought over Ryan Kelly, and he had to retire because of concussions. So really the biggest thing for us, we didn't bring in any big name free agency offensive linemen to address that because it wasn't really a talent issue. It was just a health issue. But we did bring over Frank Smith from the Dolphins, who's known for his work with the run game, because we're really looking to get the run game as a bigger piece to this season. So the second biggest thing that hurt us last year was obviously the quarterback position. You know, even as bad as JJ played, he was 6-4 as a starter, but from the time that he missed and having Carson Wentz and all that, we lost 8 games last year. And I think people think our record was worse than what it was. But we finished 9-8. And out of those 8 games, we had 7 of those games where at least 2 turnovers was from the QB position. And then from that, 4 of those 7 losses were 1-score games. So that was against your Ravens. That was against the Bears. And it happened a few times. 2 other times I can't think off the top of my head. But, yeah, so the turnovers from the quarterback position. Oh, yeah, the Steelers game and the Eagles game where Carson Wentz thought he was, still part of the Eagles or whatever. But so those, that's what killed us. Injuries, O-line, inconsistent play from the quarterback position. So the way that, and also our inability we weren't the best against the run. We were still a top 5 defense, but our our run game, like on defense, slowing down the run game was our weakest part for the defense. So with the quarterback, obviously everybody knows we brought in Kyler Murray, and he has dealt with injuries the last couple of years. But I was looking just like over his career. In the last season, he started not last year, but the year before, he played the whole season. He got the Cardinals to an 8-9 record, and that was a bad team. And his 17 game average over the time from when he was in Arizona, completed 67% of his passes, threw for almost 4,000 yards, 24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, ran for over 600 yards, and then had 6 rushing touchdowns. So if we could get, we don't even have to fully get that, but if we can get average quarterback play from him with the defense that we have coming back, they made Brian Flores the highest paid DC in the league, and our draft, we primarily focused on defense. We made sure that if we were going to keep him, his say and his input was going to be bigger. So we drafted Caleb Banks to address, the D line. But then we also came back later and we drafted Dominic Orange. So we drafted 2 defensive tackles. We drafted Jake Goldie, the linebacker. Most of our draft was defense. We got Jacoby Thomas from Miami. And then we got Charles Demings, who's been getting a whole lot of talk for how good he's been doing at corner. So really, you're going to see kind of an emphasis on stuff in the run. You're still going to see the blitzing from Flores, and offensively, you're going to see us making a lot more effort to run the ball, run more of the wide zone, and then get into that heavy play action. And so this is a contract year for Kyler Murray. So it's on him to play well, which I think he's going to do. Kevin O'Connell has showed his ability to play well with quarterbacks. So in the seasons where KOC has had his starting quarterback, the whole season we had 13 wins and 14 wins. He's never missed the playoffs consecutively. He hasn't made it either. So we're due for him to go back. But when he has his starting QB, his record as a head coach is 37-17. So if we can keep Kyler healthy, and with this being a contract year for him, I really do have the expectations that we make the playoffs. I really do believe we're going to win the division. But if we don't, then I believe we're at least a wild card. I think Jettis is going to have a big bounce back season. I really like the way he handled himself last year with dealing with all the quarterback stuff. He was very positive, and I think they're going to really look to reward him for kind of the way he carried himself with that. Madison is due for an extension. I expect him to have, a good year. I really like what this team is capable. I like that we're kind of flying under the radar. And like I said, I think people think that our record was worse than what it was. We missed the playoffs by half a game because Green Bay had that tie to Dallas. If Dallas would have beat them, we would have been in.
Dave, I know you want a time crunch. Are you is people allowed to ask questions or anything, or?
After he finished, bro. After he finished.
Yeah. I'll wrap it up real quick. Looking at our schedule, I like our schedule. The toughest part of our schedule is going to be, I think it's weeks 8 through 11. They gave the Vikings an early bye this year again, but weeks 8 through 11, where we're at the Lions, and then we're home against the Bills, then we're at the Packers, and then we're in Mexico City against the 49ers. I think that's our toughest 4-game stretch. But I like how we match up against a lot of the teams that we play this year. So I'm excited. And so he can ask me a question real quick if you're cool with it.
All right. Go ahead, Lo.
Just kind of, I feel like you said a lot of good things there. But to somebody, and I'll admit that I'm part of this as well, like to somebody who kind of views you guys as like a lesser team, I don't want to say lesser team, that sounds weird, but you said it the best. Like when people think about the Vikings, they'll probably think that y'all won a lot less games than what y'all really won last year. So can you get, what would you say to the people to kind of instill confidence that this is going to be a better team this year?
So, I mean, if you look at how we've had, grown on the defensive side with Flores since we've had him, the first year, but the year before he was there, we were ranked almost, 28th, 29th in a lot of defensive categories. And then his first year, we improved to the teens. Then we improved to top 10. Last year, we were top 5. So I think the defense is going to continue to still be our strongest point. And with us, I think the thing that's hurt us is that it hasn't been consecutive seasons with KOC of where we made the playoffs. But like I said, when he's got his starting QB, we win double-digit games. And even in the years where he's had crazy injuries and turnovers, we were 8-9 and 9-8. So he's gonna have this team consistently ready to play. I think kind of the things that hurt us is he needs a playoff win, which I think he'll get this year. And the Vikings are always going to just be, my friend calls them successful losers. Like we got the best winning percentage of any team that's never won a Super Bowl. We got the most Super Bowl appearances for a team that's never won a Super Bowl. So can't really change people's eyes on that until we actually kind of win that. And we have some crazy ways of losing. But I just think this team is solid on both sides of the ball, and we don't need a superstar play at QB, but I really think Kyler's going to have one of, if not the best, seasons of his career. So I think people will see. Also, our division's good. The Bears came up. The Lions got a talented team. The Packers are consistently winning the 7th playoff spot. So it's a tough division. So.
No last shot.
All right. You said a lot of good stuff, bro. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what the Vikings football look like, and not even just Vikings football. That division in totality. You got Jetta's bouncing back. You spoke on obviously defense being top 5, top 10. Then you obviously spoke on that JJ McCarthy quarterback stat, the 2 turnover thing, and then the 7 out of the 7 games. That was an amazing stat, by the way. So with Kyler there, and I even saw tweets about Kyler the other day. In his last season in Arizona, or just his tenure in Arizona, how he's been pretty much a good quarterback outside of, and even on a deeper level, fantasy football wise too. So
yeah, he's put up. A lot of people don't realize he's put up like top 10 quarterback play multiple times on a bad team in Arizona. So
that's a fact.
I think that team has a chance to be the second best team in the division.
All right, so
that's just my opinion.
We're gonna go ahead and get into the schedule now, Carlos. Appreciate you, brother. Week 1, you start the season off at home against Green Bay.
That's a win.
Week 2, you travel to Chicago to play the Bears.
I truly, sincerely believe the Bears are going to have a regression because a lot of the things they built their success on, they're not going to have. But I'll go ahead and say we lose that one. Even though I don't really think we do, but I'll say.
Okay. Week 3, you travel to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers.
That's a win.
Week 4, you come back home. You got the Dolphins.
I'm gonna have that as a win for us.
All right. Week 5, you travel to New Orleans to play the Saints.
Take that as a win.
Bye week 6. Week 7, you come back home. You got the Colts.
Coming off the bye, I'll take that win.
Week 8, you travel to Detroit to play the Lions.
I'm gonna have that one as a loss.
And then week 9, Monday Night Football against the Bills.
So that's Adrian Peterson's retirement night. I'm going to say we win that one.
All right. Week 10, you travel to Green Bay to play the Packers.
I'll say we split with them, so I'll give them that one.
All right. Week 11, you got an international game against the 49ers.
So Flo, since we've had Flo, we haven't lost to the Niners. He really knows how to play that Shanahan system. I'm going to say we win that one.
All right. Week 12, you travel to Atlanta to play the Falcons.
Win.
And then week 13, you travel to Carolina to play the Panthers.
I say we win that one too.
Week 14, you travel to New England short week Thursday Night Football to play the Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots got that.
All right, week 15, you come back home, you got the Lions.
I'm going to say we win that one.
Week 16, you stay at home, you got the Commanders.
It's a win.
Week 17, you travel to New York to play the Jets.
That's a win.
And then week 18, you come back home, you got the Bears.
I'm gonna say we win that one.
All right. Whew. 13-4.
I know.
Oh hell no!
So here's my thing. I would say that is our ceiling. You could probably, I know that I would say the Bills and the 49ers games are ones that.
How many games they won last year?
Oh, you had y'all beat 9. You had y'all beating the Bills.
They won 9 games last year.
Yeah, I was beating the Bills.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay.
Yeah, just because home game.
I ain't mad at them, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, we won. Like I said, we won 9 last year. 4 of the losses, like I said, were 1-score games. 3 of them.
I'm sure you believe, bro. You believe y'all gonna get like way better quarterback play than y'all got last year, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me. That
here's my thing. That would be the last thing I say because I know his kind of. But like I said, with KOC, when he's had his starting QB the whole season, we had 13 wins, then we have 14 wins, and those 14 wins came with Sam Darnold. And I think a lot of people would say that Kyler right now, they think that he's better than what they thought Sam Darnold was when the year he was our starter. So.
Wait, what you just say? Wait, what?
So I'm saying that when everybody found out that we were starting Sam Darnold, nobody really had belief in how good he was. So I'm saying Sam Darnold at that point versus if you could have Kyler at this point, most people would say Kyler's a better QB than Sam Darnold was at that point when he
like before it.
Yeah, before. So I think you'll see an elevation with Kyler because he's got to have it. It's a contract year for him. So.
Okay.
Good luck, brother.
I appreciate it. That's definitely our ceiling. There's some room in there for a couple of losses along the way too.
All right, I appreciate.
I don't think anybody ever picked their team to lose to the Falcons. Sorry, Ed. I haven't heard one person say we lose to the Falcons in all these little recaps.
Probably the Falcons or the Jets. You won't hear too many predicting losses from.
Facts.
All right, I appreciate you, brother. We're gonna go ahead and head over to the next team. Caleb Banks, that's all. D-Mac, what's the word, brother? Good to see you popping here as always. All right, cool. All right. Next team to talk about. We got 2 more obviously to go. Next team in that division. Who won the division last year? Y'all, the Bears or
the Bears? So it's the Packers, man.
So the Packers, cool. Caleb, you here still?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, brother. Talk about y'all 9-7-1 record last year, and then after that, get into the off season. As far as any coaching changes, free agency, draft, anybody you want to talk about, and then after that, what's your expectations? And then we're going to get into the schedule.
Got you. It's good to be back. I ain't been in space. Well, this is not even Spaces. This is Twitch. I ain't been in this thing for a long time. I ain't speaking a long time. Once life hits you, you got to attend to life.
I feel that.
Anyways, so basically our off season, it was some basically major changes. Let me speak on the 9-7 record last season. Mostly, a lot of it was injury towards the back end. Also, some games where it was like we had the Cowboys game week 4 last season. That was like a great game, and we just tied that up 40-40. It was like 40-40 in OT, but that was a good game. And then some of the games we slept on too, where it came to like field goal kicks. The Cleveland game, the Carolina Panthers game, and the Philly game also. It came down to like missing a field goal or two. Those were brutal losses that affected our record also. But towards the end, as you can see, we lost to Denver, we lost to Chicago, we lost to Baltimore, Minnesota. Minnesota game was, that was near the playoffs. Like we rested our starters, we didn't really play nobody, but we had injuries to Love, we had injuries to Micah, our linebacker Cooper went down, Evan Williams went down in the Chicago game. Yeah, that towards the end of the season, that was horrible. That was dreadful. But, we're hoping to, be healthy next season. Of course, we're going to start without Micah. I'll get there in a second. But our off-season changes were Jeff Hafley. We're losing him. I wanted to keep him. He was a very, very good coach. He schemed the defense very, very, very well with Micah. and our safeties. The new defensive coach we hired is Jonathan Gannon from the Cardinals coach, the old Cardinals coach. Looking to on the offseason, he's doing pretty well with the defense. How his scheme, I believe, is a 3-4 base. We may be running this season. Jonathan Gannon is a coach some know as no fire in his guts. We did that corny a little I don't know what it was it a film session or something when he was a Cardinals coach. He just tried to get everybody happy in that room and they just weren't going for it. And then come this offseason, you see a video of him just jumping around, getting hyped up, pushing everybody around. I'm like, okay, it might be a change, but either way, I did like Jeff Hafley. We lost him to the Dolphins, so there's that. We did hire a new assistant coach, offense, Luke Getsy, for quarterbacks coach and offensive coach, and a new special teams coach, Cam Acord. I believe he's going to be 10 times better than Rich Bisaccia for sure, because special teams is I believe that's one of the we just can't get it right. We just can't get that part of our team right, special teams ever. I think that's our Achilles heel. Hopefully we get it right this season. That's for coaching. As for the roster, I believe for one of our first moves was trading for Zaire Smith. Zaire Smith from Indiana Colts. Zaire Franklin. I'm saying Smith, my fault. Zaire Franklin for Kobe Wooden. It was a swap. So we brought him in to play the middle. I believe he may be playing the Mike, and Cooper playing the, I believe, Will. So he may be the green dot of our defense. He had a hell of a tackling season. I believe, was it 22 or 24, where he led the league in tackles. He was a great tackler, and then he fell off maybe last season. Hopefully, we bring him back to being a good tackler. He may not reach that point where he leads the league in tackle, but as long as he can hold it down, be better than Quay Walker, then that's good for us. I'll live. We did trade away Rashawn Gary to Dallas, of course. Dontavian Wicks, we also traded away. That was basically like the trades we made. As for like additions, we had Javon Hargrave, I believe, nose tackle. We also brought in Benjamin St. Juste to help with the cornerback position. We released Nate Hobbs. That guy was just injury prone. He was useless. We paid him and he ain't do nothing. He ain't do jack. Brought in Benjamin St. Juste. We lost Romeo Dobbs. That was a guy who helped us a lot in the offense. I believe that was one of Jordan Love's safety blanket. We lost him to the Patriots. So hopefully Drake may do something with that. Quay Walker, we lost to the Raiders. Rasheed Walker, he went over to, I believe, Carolina, I believe. I don't remember that much, but yeah. As for Javon Hargrave and Tucker Kraft, they're starting off on actually, Micah's going to be starting off on the PUP list. So we're going to be without him for a couple of games the next season. That's going to be pretty rough. Hopefully we can hold it down. All we need to do is just hold it down till he comes back. I believe we'll be straight. We'll be all right. We did draft Brandon Cisse, a young cornerback and young defensive back. That man can tackle. That man, I'm looking through like the media and like the summer training. This man's on that. Like, he can cover. He'll be able, hopefully, once Michael come back, he'll be able to he'll give us some good minutes over there with the cornerback position, because I feel like that may be our weakest position, the cornerback position. You got Nixon, contract season, he wants an extension, he pouting and stuff, and we got Valentine. He's coming back from injury. He's back. He's training back, but I don't know what to expect. He's not a good tackler. He can cover, but he's not a real tackler. So I am glad that they drafted Brandon Cisse. He's a good tackler. He can cover well. I mean, he's not going to be on the level of like a Pat Surtain or Gonzo, but hell, as long as he can cover and hold it down, Just hold it down until Micah can get to the QB. That's all we need. That's all we need. As for our roster, I believe one of our weakest points on our roster right now would be and Tucker. We're missing Tucker Kraft. So Tucker Kraft is back. He did 11 on 11s yesterday. That's Jordan Love's safety blanket right there. I believe that's one of the top 3 tight ends in the league. He's back, healthy. Hopefully, he can give us a better season than last season. Of course, he got injured, unfortunately, in the Panthers game. We lost him. A lot of injuries last year, but hopefully he can give us a great season this season. Jordan Morgan moves to left tackle. I believe he used to play guard. We moved him to the left tackle position where he was supposed to be originally, but I don't know why we'd be playing around with that. But yeah, hopefully Jordan Morgan give us some good minutes over that left tackle. Aaron Banks, I believe he's injured. I know it shows that he's starting, but I believe he's injured. I believe we drafted young center, Jaeger Burton. I believe he may be starting, or Jacob Monk. Those two, those might be like interchangeable. Like Aaron Banks is not securing that left guard spot for sure. Sean Ryan, he's solid.
Let's jump into the expectations for the team, though. We've been hearing you talk about the offseason, all the moves and things like that, and players that left and came in. But what's your expectations for the season?
So I do expect us to make it to the playoffs, at least go to the third round. Hopefully we don't, conference. Hopefully we don't get dropped off. We don't see no 49ers over there or Bears, but that's what I'm expecting. With Micah coming back later on in that season, I believe we'll make a run, and we'll gain some momentum from there.
All right. You done gave us a lot of good information about the Packers offseason. Players you lost, players you added. Micah obviously started on the pup list. Tucker Kraft 11-11 yesterday. The loss of Romeo Dobbs and more. We're going to go ahead and jump into the schedule and then close it out with the Chicago Bears.
Yes, sir.
Week 1, you travel to Minnesota, bro. What you got?
That's a dub.
Week 2, you travel to New York to play the Jets.
Free. That's a dub.
Week 3, short week, you got the Falcons in your crib.
Yeah, free. That's a dub.
Week 4, you travel to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers.
That's a dub.
Lean, what's the word? Lean, appreciate your support, bro. Week 5, you come back home, you got the Chicago Bears.
I ain't for lie. When it comes to the Chicago boys, I don't know why, but they be making Matt LaFleur tuck his tail. I believe that's going to be an L, but yeah, because we're without Micah too, so I don't believe Micah coming back till week 6. So I think that's an L.
Week 6, you come back home, you got the Cowboys.
That's a dub. Micah will be back, fully energized.
Week 7, you travel to Detroit to play the Lions.
That's a dub. That's momentum.
Week 8, you come back home, you got the Panthers.
That's a dub. They punched us in the mouth last season. That's a dub.
Week 9, you travel to New England to play the Patriots.
I believe that's an L.
All right. Week 10, you come back home, you got the Vikings.
That's a dub.
Bye week. Week 12, you travel to Los Angeles to play the Rams.
That's an L.
Week 13, you travel to New Orleans to play the Saints.
W. That's dub.
Week 14, you come back home, you got the Bills.
That's an L.
All right. Week 15, you travel to Miami to play the Dolphins.
That's a dub.
You're home. Sorry. All right. Week 16, you travel to Chicago to play the Bears.
That's a dub. We're gonna make him back. We're gonna punch him in the face.
And then week 17, you got the Texans in your crib.
Yeah, that's a dub.
And then week 18, you got the Lions in your crib.
I feel like we may lose that. We're going to lose that, yeah.
Cable, appreciate you for seeing the message and popping in, brother. That is 12-5 for the Packers, and good luck this season, bro.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, Birdie.
Yep, go Pack, go. Fuck the Bears.
Yo, watch your mouth.
Bruh, thank you, bruh. Y'all was being too nice, bruh. That was way too respectful in here, bro. Can we get some division, bro?
I kept myself muted the whole time, man.
Can we get some turmoil in here, bro? Tell that nigga. Yes, they fuck Taylor Williams.
I'm with all that, bro.
Thanks, man. Man. Y'all got man. Y'all see what time it is, man. Y'all loading in that fucking game. Y'all see what time it is, man.
All right, Mark.
That's what we was missing, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you popping in, Omar. Yeah, it was no smoke in that second right there for them first three teams. We got the Chicago Bears to close it out. You know, I've been high on them boys for the last 2 years. Y'all finished the season out, went 11-6. You can pretty much jump into the playoff game. You know, y'all talk about y'all playoff loss, and then talk about the offseason as far as any coaching changes, trades, free agency, draft. And then after that, what's your expectations for this upcoming season? And then we'll get into the schedule.
First of all, shout out facts and stats, man. But yeah, playoff. Oh my god, that playoff loss. Honestly, I just felt like it just showed that we really didn't need DJ Moore. Honestly, bro. Like I felt like he just didn't really fit our offense. I felt like Caleb did force it to a point where we still had the game in the control after the big touchdown and stuff like that. But he forced it, and I just felt like our chemistry just wasn't where it needed to be, and that's all right. Like his first year, Ben Johnson, we made it that far. That's cool. All season, we didn't really have much coaching changes, which is good for us. We kept Dennis Allen as defensive coordinator. Kept Al Harris with the DBs, and even though our defense wasn't really a good defense last year, we still was number one in turnovers. And we got some better additions. We got rid of Tremaine Edmonds. Oh my God, thank God. Tremaine Edmonds, as we got Devin Bush from the Browns, better speed, better IQ. We ramped up on the D line. Got Neville Gallimore from the Colts. So Jalen Johnson back at 100% health. We did get rid of Kevin Byard. He did go to the Patriots. So we got Kobe Bryant, but Kobe Bryant out for the season. So yeah, but we did got rookie Dylan Thieneman. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, from Oregon, I feel like we're going to be a little bit better defensively, and we already led the league in turnovers with our coaching with Dennis Allen. So I feel like our defense is going to be slept on, but it's going to be on the ups. Offensively, man, we got too many weapons. Luther Burden going to have a breakout season, I believe. Roma Dunze still breaking out himself. He had some injuries last year. Colston Loveland going to be a top 5 tight end. I'm saying it now. Like, Colston Loveland is a fucking dog. Our offensive line is top 5 as well. So I have high expectations. I have playoff. I want to go to the NFC Championship. I'm predicting NFC Championship, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna act like, I don't know. We might go second round, third round. I don't know. No, we going to the NFC Championship. That's how I'm feeling. I'm confident up here. You see how the Packers fans are, I don't know, we might go second or third. They don't know, man. They don't know for real. NFC Championship, man. That's what I see. It was the first year with Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams, and they made it to the playoffs, man. Ben Johnson is the best coach I've ever seen since Lovie Smith as a Chicago Bears fan. Like, this man sleeping in the office. He locked in. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like all the players dialed into just how he's running things, and I've never had a quarterback who controls the offense like him, and a coach who controls the locker room like that. So I feel like them under their second year is just only going to get better, bro. Everybody is thinking regression. We had the third hardest schedule last year. Nobody's saying nothing about that. It didn't matter because we still went 11-6. Nobody said we had the third hardest schedule last year, but now we got the third hardest this year. It's like, oh my God, they're going to regress. Come on, man. It's easy to say.
Okay. Coaching change stayed intact. You spoke on a couple of guys expected to break out. Spoke on obviously the defense. Kobe Bryant lost, and letting some other guys go. But the draft, bringing in Dylan and Moore. Dennis Allen obviously as the defensive coordinator spoke on how you all led the league in turnovers and things like that. Also just said you expect your team to make the NFC Championship. I think Lo got a question. After that, we're going to go ahead and jump into the schedule.
I did. I ain't gonna lie. I was going to ask, and I just forgot to listen to your little spit. Oh yeah, I got it. Bro. So like last year, I feel like a lot of the success you had was kind of like due to not a lot, but you won a couple games due to them Caleb Williams fourth quarter comeback. Heroics, whatever you want to call it. Do you believe that's sustainable?
I think that's a product of first year offense, still getting the chemistry down. It was a lot of parts where in games, the second half is where our offense would get going. This being the second year in the offense, I feel like we'll be able to start games off stronger to not have to rely on fourth quarter comeback or something like that. We'll have sustainable leads to where we don't always have to rely on a fourth quarter comeback. But if it does come to that, I can trust my quarterback to finish the game.
There's two parts to that, right? One, that was so the fourth quarter comeback. That was part of the reason. But another part of the reason y'all was so good last year was that y'all had the highest takeaways in the league, and y'all lost a lot of that secondary that was responsible for those high takeaways. So what's the word I'm looking for here? What's the complement to that? Like how do you plan on kind of supplementing that a little bit? Because obviously I'm pretty sure you don't think like y'all are gonna have the highest takeaway again. So it has to be something to kind of like make that make sense on the defensive end.
Gotta find a new gimmick.
Yeah, I don't think it was more so the personnel because we had Nashawn Wright. He was out there getting crazy picks. We had Kevin Byard.
Byard had 8 picks last year, I think.
I'm saying it was Byard. Yeah, Byard was leading the league. I think it was more so the system though. Dennis Allen's system and Al Harris, the DB coach, their system more so than the players themselves because it's not like these are big name players like Nashawn Wright.
You think so? You don't think that's going to fall off at all? You think it's a system thing? So you think the system is still going to be there, and y'all are still going to have? I mean, obviously not the highest takeaways, but like y'all still going to be somewhere in that top area in takeaways.
Yeah, it don't gotta be I don't expect it to be at the top, but I still feel like we're still going to be like in the top 5, top 10 margin of takeaways, and I feel like that's okay.
I don't think it. I'm not saying anything he's saying is wrong, but when you say they had the highest takeaway, I need people to go look at the gap between like them and the other teams. It wasn't just that they had the highest margin. That shit was different.
Nah, they were gone. They were like the second. I don't even know what the second was. But they had clearly highest takeaways.
Even though Dennis Allen was a terrible head coach, when he was running the Saints defense, they was top in the league. One of the top defenses in the league every year. So I feel like him just being, even though we were lacking on a bit of talent last year defensively, the coach had made up for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Byard is tough though. I'm not gonna act like he's like nobody. Like Kevin Byard is definitely tough, but.
And Lorenzo in the chat, Bears fan, just said, y'all are aware every year Al Harris been a DB coach. His position group leads top 3.
Al Harris is a demon.
Yeah, so shout out to Lorenzo for
I'm
that.
glad we didn't lose him. Like,
Wait, say that again? I missed it. That sounds like a good little tidbit.
Every year Al Harris been a DB coach. His position group leads top 3 to 5 interceptions.
Shout out.
That's a good tip. Yeah, that's a good tip.
He could have went to other teams, and I think he had some DC interviews, but he just he wanted to stay with us.
That's solid. All right, brother. I appreciate that for sure. Let's go ahead and jump into the schedule, and I'll definitely be hitting you throughout the season, especially now that I got your number. It's easier to hit you up to pop in and talk about these Bears after some of y'all wins and after some of y'all losses. More importantly. Week 1, y'all travel to Carolina to play the Panthers. Though, what you got?
W.
Week 2, you travel to Minnesota. You home against the Vikings.
W.
Week 3, Monday Night Football, your crib against the Eagles.
We already spanked them last year. W.
Week 4, you stay at home. You got the Jets.
Easy W.
Week 5, you travel to Green Bay to play the Packers.
They don't got Mike in this one. We gonna win this one. I think we're gonna lose the second one though.
Week 6, you travel to Atlanta to play the Falcons.
We win.
Short week right here. Thursday Night Football. You got the Patriots in your crib.
Be careful. Be careful,
We win. We win.
Week 8, I travel to Seattle to play the Seahawks.
That's an L.
Week 9, you come back home. You got the Bucks your crib.
That's a win.
Bye week. Come out your bye week. You got the Saints in your crib.
That's a win.
Week 12, you travel to Detroit to play the Lions.
Where we at?
Detroit.
L.
Thanksgiving. All right, week 13, you come back home. You got the Jaguars.
W.
Week 14, you travel to Miami for the Dolphins.
W.
Week 15, you travel to Buffalo for the Bills.
I was going to say L, But DJ Moore was talking. I don't know about Caleb, so I'm gonna say W just off the strength of that.
All right, week 16, you lose that game to the Packers, and then week 17 you come back home. You got the Lions.
We gonna win that.
And then week 18 you end the season off in Minnesota against the Vikings.
I said we gonna split with them, so we gonna split with them. I think I said we won the first one, so yeah, we split.
All right, that's 13-4. You got one person in the chat said the Eagles game. Can y'all bet, please?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
All right, Shaq.
13-4.
Okay.
Brother, just make sure you stick around all football season, brother, because when we get to that week 7, I promise we can get something on it.
What you said? Wait, who you with?
Nah, I'm a Patriots fan. Whoever said the person that spoke to you about the Eagles, that's a different person. I'm telling you to stick around just because we have fun in here all football season, bro. It's something you won't be part of.
We'll definitely be betting them Lions games for sure.
Oh,
for sure.
Keep that same energy. Just keep that same.
Bro, y'all need some more energy. I think y'all need some more. I think y'all like 1-7 y'all last 8 games against us or some shit, bro. Like,
I'm telling you though, you really think Ben Johnson about to go for that year 2, bro? The
Bro,
Lions are really regressing.
Y'all
had his number there.
You think Ben Johnson finna go for that?
You think he better go for that year 2? You don't think he had sleepless nights about this?
It's not a matter of somebody going for something, bro. You stay up all night. You stay up 3 days in a row,
got David
bro.
Montgomery no more. Y'all just don't. They just don't hit the same, fool.
Nobody worry about
Pacheco, Bob. Nobody worry about Pacheco.
Nah, they not gonna miss DJ Moore, but we gonna miss Monty, bro. Niggas don't be appreciative of these players, bro.
Demons in the receiver room.
Niggas don't be real.
Luther Burden. Then we got Xavier Thomas on the sneaky back end.
I wish Rome would have been a demon last year.
Nah, they got. That's one thing I will get them though. In terms of like weapons, they got weapons. They got some weapons.
Their offense is gonna be amazing, bro.
I mean, Lions got weapons too, though, gang. So it's like
Xavier Thomas, bro. Remember I say Xavier Thomas, bro.
Their offense is gonna be really good.
All right. Xavier Thomas.
Wait, who he just shout out?
Xavier Thomas.
Xavier Thomas.
LSU.
Who that guy? Oh, that's wide receiver.
He know we spank Ben, bro. We be spanking on Ben, bro. Gotta sit that, bro.
My boy Ryan.
All right. Damn. Whole division winning 12 or more games. I think that's the only division.
I mean, they all won 9 or more last year. So
12 is crazy.
I know. The schedule ass, bro.
What division do y'all division play this year?
I don't know.
We play the NFC South, and we playing the AFC West this year.
You said the AFC West and who?
AFC
East. AFC East.
The South?
East.
Who is that Eagles fan talking?
Well, y'all play my division?
My man Shaggy.
Yeah.
I knew we played y'all. I just didn't know. Like, I just thought that was the division. Okay.
Up the whole NFC East.
I didn't know y'all played the whole division. All right.
I think I'm most iffy on that.
Y'all get a sweet ass Dolphins game, a sweet ass Jets game. Like,
Bears swept the whole NFC East.
That Packers shit. I don't know, bro. I'm kind of.
Oh, NFC East got belt last year.
Yeah, that Eagles game was crazy. Niggas was in Discord stunned. That shit was crazy. Ain't that the game y'all ran down their throat? Remember that correctly?
Oh yes,
it is. Yeah.
Swift was going crazy.
My nigga.
That was disgusting, bro.
Hey, did he speak on Monanga? Like Monanga got another injury, so like that just gonna bell cow Swift.
Right here. He good, bro. It ain't nothing. You know.
That's another soft tissue injury game. I don't know, bro.
Good, bro. Come on, bro.
Only thing I'm with Ryan on the. I don't know what Swift does a bell cow. I don't know what if he's on that right now. Like,
what you mean?
I don't know if he on. Monanga helped him out, bro.
Why you acting like he out for the season or something? Like he not hurt?
Nah, when he come back, I ain't know when he was. I didn't know how long he was out for.
Nah,
I'm saying though, like soft tissue, nothing to play with though. That ain't like you just gonna bounce back. Like that's gonna linger all year.
He should be fine, man.
What's his injury? Was it a hamstring?
No, it was just his knee.
Or quad or some shit. Knee.
Them niggas wasn't even wearing. They wasn't even wearing pads, and Grady Jarrett just like hit him. It was some dumb stuff. We shouldn't even been practicing.
Oh, right. Lorenzo said that the injury not even being discussed. What are y'all talking about? Shout out to Lorenzo. All right,
I don't Lorenzo, man.
They talking like he about to be out for the season, bro. They just fan that man, bro. He gonna be all right, man.
Oh, we not saying he gonna be out for the year. We just saying the nigga might. All right, bro. Y'all fans. I get it.
We got a deep running back room, regardless.
Wait,
I trust Swift to carry a lot of the workload, even if he hurt, regardless, bro.
Ooh. God bless.
All right. Tomorrow, do not forget y'all AFC North. So if you know any Steelers, Bengals, or Browns fans, try to get them to pull up. Yeah, if y'all do want to continue talks around NFL or whatever the case may be, you can head to the open talk segment, and I'll probably pop in there while I'm driving real quick. WNBA tomorrow, one game to talk about, a little bit of the standings, Jazz or whatever, or look at AFC North, college football preseason poll, and more. It'll be in the tweet tomorrow or tonight. Thank y'all for all the support, y'all. Make sure I hit that follow button on Twitch. Make sure I hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And I'll see y'all tomorrow morning at 11 a.m.
Hey, Ev, one second. All right, I've been listening, right? You feel me? Let everybody talk, right? Is it really only smoke in the north? Like,